Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. It is Friday, December 5th, 2025, and we are live at the Hive. All right. We have a bajillion, maybe 2 bajillion knives on the table to check out tonight. We have a ton of brand new December knife releases, baby. I hope you're excited. I hope you had a great week. I hope you're ready to chill and talk about knives for a few hours because that's what we do. It's like Cheers, where everybody knows your name. Big shout out to all the veterans, past, present, and future, and all our members of law enforcement out there. And all of the first responders, thank you for what you do. And all the truckers and everybody that's at work right now, if you're driving down the road, just listening to Beez, not watching, I'll let you know what everybody's talking about. This is my chance to interact with all of you, and I look forward to it every single week. We do this every Friday, even when we go on vacation. It's just the thing we got to do. You know, it's the only time I get to talk to you all. You know, when you work 2 jobs, and well, anyway, anywho, we'll talk about knives. We'll talk about EDC gear, flashlights. There's a million, no, maybe a bajillion sales on right now. Pretty much just about everything is on sale. They ended the Black Friday sales and now they're probably doing the Christmas sales. They probably just continued the sales that were going on. So the hard part for all of us knife lovers is figuring out what in the world to get with what money we have, right? Do I get a third mortgage? Can you get a third mortgage? But hey, welcome, Dustin. I saw you said it was your first time at the Hive. Welcome, Dustin. I hope you are ready to kick back, flick some knives. We'll do a pocket check in a little while, and we may do a birthday check. It's a lot to fit in. It sounds like a long time, 3 or 4 hours. Usually it's 4 hours. Tonight it'll be a little bit shorter because I have to work early in the morning. That's about once every 5-6 weeks, something like that. But I mean, I'm ready to get into it because there are so many good looking knives to play with. It is unreal. Top Dog 8762's in the Hive. What's up, Top Dog? And Papa Jiggly and Thwack Job and Brown Sugar. Robert, how are you doing? And B Shady. B Shady's like, So, you know, all those people that show up, you know, at the last half hour to get in on the giveaway, they're going to miss out because the giveaway is going to be earlier tonight. So, you know, all those people that just come for the giveaways, they're going to be like, what happened? What happened? Mick Ranger said, so I guess this is not the channel where we discuss responsible finance choices. Yeah, I don't think so. But you can call me Captain Good Vibes. I was trying to think of like spreader of positivity. I was trying to think of what do I have in my pocket? Oh, look. I have a little baby bee in my pocket. I don't remember putting, I think that was from when I was putting together the giveaway for the night. I think he's literally got his head turned all the way back around and he's looking behind him. Yeah, that's what's going on. He's got his head turned all the way around. What in the world? Top Dog said, give away, give away. Michael Miller said, hi, Mr. Beez and Beez family. Hello, Michael, sir. How are you, good sir? Barrett Carter. And Dustin, I'm glad you're here, man. I love hearing when new folks discover the Hive. And here, I'll give you a quick sneak peek. This is not all of the knives. I couldn't fit them all onto the knife cam, but this is a taste of what we're going to look at tonight. And there's a ton. There's a ton. What's up, Aries? Aries EDC's in the Hive. Ooh. Hey, listen. Right now, and it's only for if you're going to go get a knife anyway at Blade HQ, or if you're thinking about getting a knife, number one, Blade HQ, they have a ton of knives on sale. They like it. They're not Black Friday. It's just they have all these 20 and 30% off stuff, but they keep changing all of these giveaways, like these freebies, you know, that last for a few days. I got this last night, so I hurried up and put this in a couple videos today because this is only 3 more days. If you spend 85 or more, you get this little reading material. K is for knives. ABC is for knife lovers. Here's a link if you want to go see what I'm talking about right there in the chat. But it has, A is for the Compolian 0 Plus. B is for Benchmade Bug Out. And go over here. Oh, look at that. E is for Elementum 2, my dear Watson. F is for Flytanium. It goes through the entire alphabet. What do we have? Microtech Ultratech for M. N is the Nagayo Haganaka Maka Maka Naka Laka Laka Meka Leka Hi Meka Hani Ho. What's up, Splitting Slices? Did I just snort? I think I snort. Gunner said, we have watched more than 160 beezblades videos. Dude, I really appreciate that. Hey, you only have about 900 or 1,000 more to go, and you will have seen them all. Do you mean lives or videos? Gunner, look at what, oh, look, it has R is for the Riot XO or EXO. And well, would you look at that? Q is for QSP Penguin, because everybody needs a penguin, right? How about that? Man, you know what? If they wouldn't have put the P or the Q for the penguin, I might have had to write Blade HQ and said, listen, U is for Uncle Henry Bowie. So this is just something fun, right? ABCs for Knife Lovers by Blade HQ. I could do it in a soft voice. It's time for bed, kids. Let's go over the knives. So that's a freebie right now from Blade HQ. What's up, Addicted to Blades? How are you doing, good sir? Gunner said, so YouTube sent me a video yesterday, said I've watched beezblades more than any other channel. And according to YouTube, I'm on the top 1% of Beez viewers at 160 videos. Dude, that's freaking awesome, man. I really appreciate that. Splitting Slices said, is B for beezblades? Absolutely. Beezblades, Captain Good Vibes. You have the ability to put a little message under there, and if you guys can think of something more fun, or I was trying to think of something funny to put down here. What's up, Homer Feltez? And if you're in here, that looked like my first penguin, said Tom Williams. Yeah, dude. The original, the OG. Let me turn this light on. Which button is it? It's that button. The original OG penguin. Which one is it? Is this the original or is that the original? I think this one. This one. Let's see. Yeah, here is my, I think this is it. My OG penguin. It was $32 like 5 or 6 years ago. And it's still holding strong. There's a bunch of new versions, a bunch of new variants and stuff, but here's the OG. This one has, let me make sure this is the right one. Is this the phosphor? Where's a, I mean, where's a flashlight when you need it? Is this the phosphor or is this the one with the, this light is too bright. I need one that's not quite so bright. Let me turn this down. I can't tell. This one looks like the one with the cage ball bearings in it. Where's my OG? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's on the table. Is it right here? And I'm just not looking at it. Just looking at it. Ah, there's my OG. There it is. I knew something was weird. Here's my OG. One of the first knives I ever reviewed. Let's see. Let me turn this light up a little bit. One of the first knives I ever reviewed, for one of the first, it's the first 5. It's in the top 5 or the first 5 that I ever purchased was this one. And these are phosphor bronze washers. This is how well they break in. It's that drop. Oh yeah, it's drop shutting. And hold the bus. We got something going on here. Stephen Kern with a $10 super chat. He said, I've been away, but it's great to be back in the hive. Dude, I'm glad you're back, man. It's always great when people have been away doing stuff and they come back. Gunner said, my computer is being disagreeable. Sorry that I missed all hellos. Barrett Carter said, I now have a milled black titanium one in S90V black. Whoo, nice. Robert Willoughby said, can you get a little bee to move around the screen? That would be nice. Top Dog said, Kubi baby, best heat treat on 14C. Alex, what's up, Alex? He said, greetings and salutations to you, good sir. You have become my go-to guy when it comes to any and all thing knives and EDC. Alex, I really appreciate that, man. That is greatly appreciated, for reals. Heck yeah, I love some good washers, said Mick Ranger. Yeah, so, you know, everyone's like, well, phosphor bronze washers, they're not smooth. Well, you know, I mean, that's pretty darn good. I've had this penguin for 5 or 6 years now. I think it's going on 6 years that I've had this penguin, and that's phosphor bronze washers. I didn't do anything to him. Thomas Wheeler said, did you get my email from Sunday? Thomas, you know what? I replied to you. I sent your email to Kaiser. I replied and said, hey, man, I got you. You're good to go, da-da-da. And then you know what? It wasn't to you. I sent Kaiser I sent the second email telling you I got your email forwarded. I accidentally sent it to Kaiser. Yes, I did get it. I sent it to the wrong. I sent the confirmation letting you know I got your email. I sent that to Kaiser right after I sent them your information. Yes, I got it. Mick Ranger said, one of my smoothest knives is my 8015 on washers, and it's buttery silk. Yeah, dude. Steven said, wine, Borderlands, and Beez tonight. Oh, yeah. Mrs. Beez is upstairs watching, what's the show that shows Christmas 24/7? What's that station? I can't remember. It shows Christmas 24/7. That's what she does right now. Top Diggity, what's up, Experience Precision? How are you? How you doing, dude? I'm so glad. So glad the week's over, but I also wish Hallmark. Yes, the word we were looking for was Hallmark. What is this thing is like squishing against my beard. My beard is getting extra puffy. I'm going to let it get puffy all throughout the winter. It's getting fluffier and harder to control. I have the fluff factor going on. Robert Jones, welcome to Scout Bees with a super chat. Robert Jones just re-upped because he's got the Blue Bee, the Hallmark channel. Exactly. What's up, Angelo? How you doing? How you doing? This is all I get is what's left in this can because I'm not going to drink any more caffeine after that because I have to get up at 6:15. James said, Beez, I ordered WD-107 Remette on the 21st. Send them an email. They inform me they are out of stock. 50 days restock time. 50 days, 30, 40, 50. So just over a month and a half. That's not too bad for doing a whole new thing of knives. Well, at least you're still getting it. But Thomas Wheeler said, we had to put our puppy of 10 years down Monday. Still can't believe she's gone. Oh, Thomas, I am so sorry, man. B Shady said, I definitely know those early mornings. Yep. Hey, Barrett Carter said, I'm going to grow a beard in your honor. Dude, let her rip, man. It's the winter, depending on where you're hailing from, right? Let's see. I have banners. Where's my banners? Introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from. There you go. Where are you at on planet Earth? Hey, people. I'm going to start showing knives because I have to be careful that I don't run out of time tonight. I think this version is on Amazon. Hey, does everyone have all your Christmas shopping done yet? I only have Mrs. B's Christmas shopping done. I haven't got anything for my son or my brother yet. I was going to get something for my brother, and they're sold out right now. But man, would you just look at that blue? Is that not beautiful? Top Dogs, where he always is, in Indiano place, as my dad used to call it. Alex Will said, no shave December. Dustin said, nope. Hey, we got Minnesota. Oh, dude, Dustin, how much snow did you guys get last weekend? It was sometime in I think it was Sunday. Was that Sunday night that the snow was coming in? And we got about 3 to 4 inches. I was excited. I got to use my snowblower. I was excited. I was happy. The dogs have been having a ball all week playing in it. Dustin said, grave before shave. You got it, man. I will never shave my beard. Professor Chaos said, my 330 is on the way. Here's this colorway. And then here is this colorway. I like them both. You're going to like the way they look. Look at that. My goodness. My. Let me turn this light up a little bit. Look at the milling on this dude. That milling is so good. And I love this colorway. And I love that button, what they did there. Check that out. That's cool. Would you look at it, Beavis? I mean, just look at it. Reversible clip, top liner lock. Oh, yeah. Alex said, coming to you from Southern Illinois. Baron Carter said, discount. Hey, dude, Baron, I'm glad you said that. People of Earth, listen. Do you want to get a Vosteed, but you want a discount? You want a really nice discount? Do you want to win a Vosteed? Next week, December 12th, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. December 12th, 2025, here at the Hive is going to be Vosteed night. Oh, yeah. You know, we have Kaiser night. We've had Civivi night. We've had Vosteed. We haven't had, I don't know if we've ever had a dedicated Vosteed night. It's probably happened, but it's been a long time. It's time for Vosteed night. And I reached out and then we are going to get an extra special, ginormous. Oh, and we're going to have discounts on Amazon and Vosteed. Thank you very much. So next week, be ready. Baron Carter said, do we have a discount for the Martin? I don't at the moment, but next week, that should be happening. Top Dog said, oh yeah, Vosteed night. Dustin said, I've had my beard since June 21st, 2017. It's also the day I got my DD214. Rugen Music said, hi, Beez. Hi, all. DD214. Is that a military form? DD214. What is a DD214? Drunk driving? Is that what that is? Mac Rat said, I'm ordering a 330. Mac, dude, look at this blue. I don't know what color, what blue that is, but man, it's really pretty. Top Dog said, I want a new, larger Martin. The little is just not. Yeah, that's what these are, Top Dog. These are the Martin 330s. So if you had a Martin and it was a little small, this is the larger version, the Vosteed Martin 330 with the 3.3 inch blade. The Vosteed Martin has a 2.9 inch blade. So this one has more handle. You can see right here, this with me choked up on it. Man, I should have my Martin's over there in the Vosteed box. Baron Carter said next week I'm going to get one. Heck yeah, dude. Gunner said, Beez, it shows all your military experience and education. I don't have military experience and education, man. I'm not military. Professor Chaos said that blue and purple combo is fire. Mac Rat said, I have been sized hands. So, I have probably meant big size hands. So the 330 is better than a Martin. This is, yeah. Jeff said, I was bummed I didn't get a Martin on Cyber Monday. Well, we'll see what kind of deals that we have next week. Vosteed's going to send me whatever. They're going to have knives on sale on Amazon, or we're going to have codes for knives. And I have a sneaky suspicion from the way they were talking that it might not be all knives. It's just a sneaky suspicion. I'm thinking maybe they might have certain knives. We'll see. I asked them, I told them what worked best. We'll see what they say. Papa Jiggly said, I like the white brown micarta they have now on Naga. Can't wait to see the other knives of theirs. Yeah, the Naga is, man, it's I don't know. It's like a beastly knife, but it's not. It's hard to describe. Where I have moved the Naga around 32 dozen times, maybe 33 dozen times. I keep moving it around because I didn't want to put it in the case because I've been on the fence on it. You know, I was like, it's really cool. And I'll move it over here and I'll move it over there. Shake your day every year. Did I? Oh, yeah, it's right here on the corner. I knew it was over. And, you know, the thing about Vosteed is they don't have to keep coming out with new models, which is always good, right? Because the models they've come out with are so good, all they have to do is drop a new version and people are still waiting to get models that already exist. They have a pretty good business model. Professor of Military Enlistment. The Naga is interesting. William said, I just found out Vosteed gives 15% for veterans and government employees and first responders. Ah, Rugen said, yeah, the Naga feels like a big knife, but the blade's only 3.5 inch. It looks like a chunker with all that belly. And it kind of looks like me with my winter gut. My dad bod that I got going on right now. Is this the dad bod knife? It's the dad bod. Dustin said, I need more Vosteed than if they support veterans and first responders. Tom Williams said, I'm 20 minutes from the spaceport or Vandenberg Air Force Base. I am in the backyard of Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. I can hear the every morning at 7:30 a.m. I've been hearing that for the last 30 some years. I literally lived on the other side of the fence. Like the BX was, I looked out my back window and saw the back loading docks of the BX for 25 years before I moved. I'm a little farther away now, but yeah, when there was a thunderstorm would come in, the loudspeakers, you would hear, there's been lightning, 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 lightning. You could hear the speakers just going through the base is giant, right? Within 5 nautical miles. It was eerie whenever they would say something over the loudspeakers. It was, or if the tornado sirens went off. Thomas said, I'm in the backyard of Camp Pendleton. OG Mark said, I lived in both those cities. Tom Williams said, I only got the launch noise of Skynet. Oh, yeah. Skynet. Yeah, so there's the Naga. Here, this one, listen, every once in a while, a knife comes out that something about it surprises me, right? I'm excited for most new models in general, but this one, the thing that's most impressive to me is the ergonomics. This dude right here, the ergonomics are so good. This is the Civivi Outlaw Muck. And it feels so, I'm telling you right now, it feels so incredibly comfortable. They didn't chamfer the edges. They crowned them on this G10. Come on. Let's see, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? They crowned the edges. Let me get one of my little O-lights out here. Look at that. But look at the edges. They crowned them. See how rounded they are? It is so noticeable in the hand. Knife companies need to quit cutting them at an angle, need to do what Civivi did with this dude right here. The Outlaw Muck is some of the most comfortable ergonomics I have felt in a long time. It's crazy how comfortable they are. It's just so rounded. It's like out there. Smooth handle feels good in the hand. I know, Top Dog, that it's like they didn't like, when you have a 90 degree and they just take it off like this, it's crowned, it's rounded. Like it just melts in your hand. And that curve works just right. It's just so good. This blade shape reminds me of a knife that my brother has now. It was one of my grandpa's knives that he would use for cutting up beef or pigs after we slaughtered them. It was bigger. The blade was this big, but it was this style. It looked like this, but imagine it was, this long. And it's really thin. It's made out of 1095, and it is just gets sharp as a razor blade. The rounded liners look better too, said Foley. Now here's a question. When is Civivi going to start doing top liner locks, and why haven't they already? Why are they still doing plunge locks? Why of all companies would Civivi be behind in getting top liner locks? I'm curious. And curious minds want to know. James said, really like the S shape. Oh yeah, it was kind of S-shaped, isn't it? I don't remember. You know what? These are not expensive. I remember they were in the 50s, which usually new Civivi releases are like in the 70s. This one was better priced. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Do you think that will eliminate hot spots? Dustin said. There's two things there's a couple things that will eliminate hot spots. One is if people that work at the knife companies, after they design a knife and make a prototype, put it in their hand and squeeze it and feel it and actually cut through something. Like me, I can hold a knife, and I'm sure you can too. I can hold a knife and I know how I grip a knife when I'm pushing down. Like right now, I'm putting some force, right? I know what it feels like, and I know where hot spots are going to be. Big thing is the pocket clip. If the pocket clip doesn't miss your hand like this one, that's one reason why the ergos are so good, because the pocket clip's not digging. If it was shorter, you know, depends on the size of your hand. That's why I always tell you the size of my hand, and I'm always telling you, hey, if you have medium hands, this would be good. For me, it's a hot spot. So if this were a smaller knife and I was gripping and that was digging, that would not be comfortable, right? That would be a hot spot. So where the pocket clip falls and what the pocket clip is like in relation to the knife, that's one thing. Rounding off the edges, that's another thing. Noob here from Northwest Washington. What's up, Rob Johnston? What's up, Rob? How you doing, man? I'm glad you're here. I love it. I love it. So glad you're here. James said, I have many plunge lock knives. Only one has ever failed, and I fixed it. Foley said, I can't figure Civivi out. The brand discontinues some models about 3 hours after they hit the shelves here. What's up, we the people? Thomas Gates said, sadly, a lot of these companies are ran by people who don't actually use knives. You would think, though, one would think that it blows me away. Now, no, it blows me away, some of the knives that I receive. And I'm like, okay, I get the looks, I get everything else, but did someone hold this? You know, who's the guy that said, yep, make 2,000 of them, or however, I don't know how many they make at a time, you know, Civivi, Kaiser, all those companies. But I'm like, who's the guy, or is there a guy that gets it in their hand? Do they just hold it lightly and say, yep, it functions, it looks good? Or do they put it in their hand? Do they actually flip it, flick it? Do they use it? Do they cut some cardboard with it? Do they grip it? I wonder that. And also, they need to have someone with bigger hands do it too, and not just a guy with medium-sized hands. Because some of the knives, I'm like, this had to have been designed by somebody with medium-sized hands that's not taking into consideration what the ergonomics are going to be. Where my hands are not giant. They're large glove width. So I don't have giant hands. I don't have hands like Byron. I don't have, you know, big hands like Ken Faulkner. Well, James, let me see. Would this be an example? Yeah. So here's an example. This is a fantastic knife. I like this knife a lot. The pocket clip is a warm spot. It's not a hot spot. It's not a deal breaker. It definitely would not be a deal breaker for me. But okay, here you go. Here's an example. Here is a link. You can check it out. I don't know what the dimensions are, but here's a link. This is the Best Techman Vector. This is a really nice one. I don't always like everything that comes out by Best Techman or Best Tech, but this one I like. Now, here's the thing. Foley said, kitchen knives are about the only knives legal to carry in public in most of China. Yeah, you can carry them, just don't get caught. The answer to all of your questions, no. They made a knife they thought looked neat and ran with it, said Gunner. Asian, everything is small. Wife is half Japanese, said Shady. I've never had a cold steel knife. Have never been a fan of their style, said Hook. Steinman, he said, hey, Beez, I ordered the Kizer Aegis in blue and black DLC blade. Also, the Little Grand, limited run in Damascus and crystallized titanium after watching last Friday's live stream. Use your links. Dude, I appreciate that, man. Here is where all of the new Kizers, I haven't even done my Kizer video yet. I've been messing around with the knives, carrying a couple of them. I've figured a couple things out about them that I didn't know last week when we were looking at them, which they aren't bad. I've just noticed some different designs that they did. So he said he got the Little Grand. Which one did you get? You got this one? I think I just squirreled. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. Hold on. Before I squirrel and start talking about all these knives on the table and more. So see this pocket clip? If you've watched any of my videos, I always point this out. What do you notice about the pocket clip? He's peeking, right? If a pocket clip's peeking like that, now he's not bad. He's just barely peeking. Sometimes they peek way worse than that. But if you get a knife, see how that's sticking out? See how it's sticking out farther than the knife? That's fine if it goes past your hand. If the handle goes past your hand, right? If you go like this and it's inside your hand, see by me squeezing it, see where it made a mark right there in my hand? Like, see right there? See that with you know, some good use, you're going to be like, okay. So this one would not be a push cutter. But what they did, which is nice, is they made that forward choil area. So by moving up, look what happens to the pocket clip. That pocket clip just peeks out just enough to where now I don't feel it. That's one of the keys. And this thing has really good action. Sean said, I had a ruler out the other day and my hand is actually pretty close to yours. That's why I did that a long time ago. It was like, you know, if I tell them this, they can get an idea. You know, Oso said, hey, everyone, haven't gone into hibernation yet. Well, that's good. Foley said, Hook, their out-of-the-box edges are screaming sharp. Their SK5 is tougher than knives, twice the money. What's up, Sir Clippins? Great handle. I like it, Sir Clippins. That's pretty good. Yeah, so there's that one. Oh, this is this one right here. Let's see. The Knife Colinear. Listen, I have standing 10% discount, 15% discount codes on Civivi, Sencut, 10% off of Concept all the time, and then a ton of others. But this is the Knife Colinear. Would you look at it? I mean, just look at it and all of its Knife Colinearness. Which knife do you shave your knuckles with? Do I have hair? I don't really have very hairy knuckles. There's not a whole lot of hair on there. It's from all that hard work I do. It wears the hair off. Working in the mines. Would you look at that? Colon in ear, said James. It's Collinier, I think. Colinear. Colinear. Is that what it is? Colinear. Oh yeah, I did say Colinear. I don't know. Colinear sounds good to me. The Colinear. The colonoscopy. Let's see. Let's get it to. Let's go like this. There we go. Mark Dodson said that it's futuristic looking. Look at the blade on this thing. It reminds me of like some kind of like Japanese sword kind of, and it has a diamond shaped blade. Look at the blade. It's diamond shaped. It's a knife from the future. Oso Gordo with a $2 hair super chat. What's up, Mr. Gordo? He said a day without a knife is dull and pointless. I see what you did there. Wesley Evans said, hey, Beez, on my break right now, but I'm carrying my very first Spyderco. Got the Manix 2 and crew wear. Yes. Dude, congrats. Congratulations, man. You picked a great knife. That's what I'm carrying today is a Manix 2 and 15V. This is my newest favorite knife. Such a slicer. What's up, Scooter Johnson? He said, hey, Beez, what's up from Virginia? Rob Johnston said, Mr. Fancy Pants. Love it. Alex said, I have used and abused your links and codes the past week. I do apologize. Oh, don't apologize. Please use the heck out of my links. And you know what? If you want to go see some knives on Amazon, You can go here to start your knife shopping right there. Yeah, people said, yeah, Manix is tough to beat. Yeah, Manix, I can't see the Manix 2 ever being knocked out of the top 5 knives in my book. Do you like the crewware steel? I might have like one knife. I can't even remember what it is in crewware. I can't remember. It's not one that I carry. So I just don't have experience with it. Hook said, I just ordered a CV Life Damascus folder yesterday. For some reason, I have been big on cheap knife kick lately. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Dude, that's the thing about knife collecting. It's about whatever you're into, right? It's the journey. There is no destination in knife collecting, right? Just like in life. One of my goals in life is to be every day, to be a little bit better than I was yesterday, to constantly improve, to become more positive, to be more wise, to increase my social awareness and my what's the word I'm looking for? My emotional intelligence, all 4 categories of emotional intelligence, and to increase my EQ score until the day I die. And I want to be one of those old wise men. Congrats, Wesley. It won't be your last. That's for sure. My Spyderco Para 2 and 3 are both crewware, said Steinman. Crew Carta, to be exact. Got the Mr. Fancy Pants Crew Carta going on. Well, look at this. Mr. Ken Faulkner's in the hive. James said, Beez, have you heard of PM 60, 66 to 68 Rockwall? Never heard of it until I bought my Chad. PM 60? No, what is PM 60? Is that a steel? I obviously haven't heard of it. Oh, look at this, Mr. On the Edge. Dude, I always love seeing your what do you call that emoji? Icon? What do you call your little picture? What's that called? I always know it's you. You have a nice clear picture with your hat on. I like that hat. With a $10 hair super chat. He said, good to be here, or anywhere for that matter. That's the truth. Now I need some sharp, pointy things to play with this Christmas. I know, man. I know. Steinman said, hello to anyone I missed, replying to. Multitasking right now. Oh, I'm all about it. Thomas Gates said, on the edge, you and me, brother. Yeah, baby beezblades, said Top Dog. PM60. B Shady said, PM60. She sounds hideous. I love it. Love it. Hey, you know what? They've been so far. Let me find it. Look, if you like getting surprises, and I do, I really do like Monthly Knife Club. I've checked out more than one subscription thing, and Monthly Knife Club, the stuff is really cool. If you go up a little higher in the tier, right? If you know you're going to spend a good amount on knives every month anyway, why not let it be a surprise? And if it's not something you want, you can always sell or trade it, right? But the Monthly Knife Club this time was this dude right here. This was one of the things. A bunch of stuff came in it, but it was a Remette Meteor. I mean, look at that. This was in Monthly Knife Club. And let's see, where's the card? Like here's some of the tiers. There's the advanced plan and the premium plan. The ultimate plan had the Remette RT Meteor, a Bowler M390 steel drop point, hand ground, titanium, carbon fiber handle. Includes everything in the premium plan except first aid and cut jack. Standard name brand knife, tier 2 name brand knife plan, the Onyx collector's plan, the Onyx Plus collector's plan. Dude, I'm impressed. Like this last one, it came with, really good stuff, and then it had some throw-ins. Like there was a what do we call it? Actually, I put these in tonight's giveaway, but there were some extras in there. So there was one of these. What do you call that? A lanyard bracelet, which I don't know how many feet that is. That's probably a ton of paracord, but a paracord bracelet, or whatever you want to call it. There's that some cool, fun, extra stuff comes in it, This Gerber something. What is this? A Gerber Air Ranger. Not when I'm in my Ford Ranger. Clip folding knife. Cateau plaint. Let's see. Folding. Liner lock. Aluminium. Has an aluminum handle. Well, the handle feels nice and rough. So, you know, this is a little extra something to throw in the tackle box, something. Would be something you go to when you want a knife, but you don't want to mess with yours up. You don't want to screw it up, right? Or it came with this little gut hook, fish scale, little, you know, extra Gerber tool that came with it. And then another budget knife came with it. All kinds of fun stuff came in it. There's another knife that came in it that I've already put in the giveaway box. It's from a company that it's the first one I've ever seen, Cobra Tech, I think. It's like a $60 knife. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're about to have a guest. Well, hello, puppy. He brought me a towel. Hello, puppy. Come here. I'm not sure when Gerber sank in prestige, but I'd trust my life to my old Mark, said Foley. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. He's trying to figure out how to get up here carrying a giant towel. Hi, puppy. You look like you just woke up. Hi, puppy. Kunwu uses PM60 on their Chad series, said James. Indelible said, wait, my puppy, as we were near her vet. Hello, puppy. Wow. Hi, puppy. Is this yours? Is that yours? You look like you just woke up. Brasher Bear, what up, brother? Said NFK20. He's just a baby. He's just a puppy. You upstairs watching Hallmark Channel with your mama? He did kind of sound like a cat purring for a second. He's such a big floof. What you doing, puppy? You trying to figure out how to... Here, you want to come up here? Here, I'll come up here. Oh. Say hello to the people. Look what he brought. He attacked and took down a full-size towel. Yes, I know. Don't drop it. There you go. That's a mouthful. That's a mouthful, dude. Oh, look at him. He's shaking it. He done caught him a full-size towel. Look how tired his eyes look. He must have been really asleep. Here. He didn't want to grab it if my hand's in the way. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. He's such a good puppy. He's such a good puppy. You went up there with your mama? You look tired. I can tell you weren't just outside, because normally if you're just outside, your paws are cold. Your mom's going to wash your bed tomorrow. I have to work. Say, I'm just a baby. What you got on you right here? What? Just a baby. He's a tired puppy. Stabby Stokes said, you're adorable. Golden Towel Retriever. That's exactly right. He's a golden towel retriever, a golden t-shirt retriever, a golden sock retriever. Can I pet that dog? Is that a Great Pyrenees? No, this is a English cream golden retriever. Cobra Tech knife looked nice, said Robert Willoughby. He's giving you a hint to go take a shower, said McRanger. Dude, I already took a shower. B Shady said, appreciate you, Beez. Appreciate you too, man. Okay, PM60 equals Vanadis 60 super clean. Vanadis 60 super clean. Really? Look at that. Splitting slices put up your emoji. Oh, my neck. How's your puppy doing, Brian F? He's my puppy. He's my bud. We had so much fun out in the snow. It was snowing so hard, and it was the funniest thing. I had the Marauder Mini, the big bright flashlight from Olight, and I was shining it straight up, which was really highlighting the snow. And Bogart was jumping up in the air trying to catch the snow. He was like flipping over backwards. He was trying his best to catch the snow. He was having so much fun. He loves the snow. Papa Jiggly said he just woke up early already and threw in the towel. He's just a tired puppy. When my pup wants to play, he'll come bark in my face until I take him out, said McRanger. He just climbs on top of me. He just soul sucker 3000s and just climbs on top of me. Okay. You want to lay on this towel? Here, let me put this down. You can lay on it. There you go. There you go. I thought you, oh my gosh, dude, you covered me. You coated me in fur, bud. When my pup, did you order him his own chair yet? Robert said, no, I didn't. Although Mrs. Beez might not come down tonight. We could put you in her chair and you could just sit there. He wants to be with you because there's too much Mariah Carey. Oh, Mariah Carey on TV. Alex said, our 150-pound Cane Corso thinks she's a lap dog too. Oh yeah, I get boxer headbutts every morning, said Mick Ranger. James said, I have an Olight X Warrior Turbo. Unbelievable how far it's beam. Hi, puppy. You got hair in my mouth. You got a lot of hair. Did your mama give you treats? Huh? What are you trying to tell me? You just staring. You want to come back up? Or you want to get in your mom's chair? I don't know if she's going to be down tonight since she's watching Hallmark. And come up here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You want to come up here? Come on. He's thinking about it. Come on. You want to go up here? What if I put the towel up here? Oh, you want to lay on the towel? Or you're confused? Come on. Here, come up here. Okay, good boy. Good boy. He didn't know what's going on. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, you hang out there in Mama's chair. You can be my sidekick. Good boy. You just stay right there. Good boy. Look here. No, you just got to stay in your own chair. He's like, no, I want to be in your lap. Bogey needs a live cam. Mick Ranger with a $5 hair super chat. He said, a little honey for the hive. I know. You don't understand. You're like, bro. Mitten said, Beez, rumor is 11 weeks today and over 20 pounds and doing great. That's awesome. James said he deserves his own chair. The chair's wobbly. He needs a sturdy something. Top Dog said, Mrs. Beez has to show up. She's the official Olight Stalker giveaway draw person. Oh, well, if anything, I might, his legs are shaking because the chair wants to move on him. He doesn't know what to do. On the edge with a $10 super chat. He said, no Mrs. Queen Bees tonight? Well, heck, I'm leaving. Just kidding. I mean, I don't know. It's up in the air. Indelible said 50 pounds of pit, Rhodesian Greyhound, mishmash. Thanks on the edge for the $10 hairs. Oh, he got down. I think the chair's just a little too, it just moves too much. It's not stable. He needs like a stable platform back here to get up on. He is such a good boy. He's definitely a man's best friend type dog, without a doubt. This is one of the other knives that came in the monthly knife club thing. Telling you what, monthly knife club is pretty cool. It's pretty neat. It's neato. One of the ones I got a month or two ago had a cheaper pair of binoculars in it. You know, it comes with like a premium knife, and it depends on which one you get. You know, which package you get. This was in one of them. A Remette, which will be in a giveaway. Yeah, has a nice looking blade too. I think this one's 14C. Oh yeah, it's 14C 28 inch blade steel, baby. Top Dog said, oh, nice. Front flippers are kind of a pain for me to flip. Well, I mean, it has thumb studs. So Mick Ranger said, I think Monthly Knife Club hooked you up a little extra. Well, I was wondering that too. And I think what they were doing is they show you the different things. The advanced plan had that in it. So the advanced plan, the plan costs $65, and you get the oh, I got a little hand torch like you use for creme brulee and stuff. I got a little hand torches from Zippo. That was in one of the boxes. It's upstairs. Boo Fan's been a member for 45 months with a super chat. He said 45 months sure have flown by. Dude, haven't they? Vu, we have been buds for 4 years, man. Let's see what else. It came with a steel wheel cut jack, a Zippo torch, an Olight Astral Cobalt i3E flashlight, which I'm already putting the giveaway. That's in tonight's giveaway. And then the premium plan has the Cobra Tech Wolverine, a tie-coated D2 steel, includes everything in the advanced. So the premium plan has all of this plus that. Okay, now I get it. The ultimate plan comes with the RT Meteor and all of this stuff. So that's what it is. Pretty darn cool. Mick Ranger said, I don't see that Remette Meteor in the Monthly Knife Club. It was definitely in the Monthly Knife Club. It was either last month or the month before. I was a month behind. I did 2 boxes on the video. Matter of fact, my video dropped tonight. If you haven't watched the video, go watch it and give it some support. It dropped at 7:30 this evening. Raybo's been a member for 1.5 years with a super chat. He said, hey, Beez. Hey, y'all. Happy family. Happy Friday. And then, of course, there were a bajillion. Careful, Beez. Keep that Zippo torch away from the Amura hair. I will say this about the Zippo torch. The safety on the back makes it difficult to use. You really have to squeeze it just right. When you do, it works. It's neat. But, man, the safety almost works too good on it. Mrs. Beez has a little torch that looks just like it. Are you allowed to use fire on YouTube Live? Are you allowed to use a torch? I don't want to get shut down. But she has one that looks just like it. It's not a Zippo brand, but when she makes creme brulee, she uses that on the top to melt the sugar to make that crust. Zippo makes wonderful torches that fit into regular Zippo flip cases, say Foley. Here's a knife I've been carrying. I really like this one, the Kizer Original 2. I like this one. And if you want to see what Kizer Christmas knives or if they're on sale, here's a link to their Christmas knives on Amazon. Tim Bushy, thank you for putting my beezblades Amazon link on there. I really like this one. I've been using it. And what was another one? There was something else. Oh, well, here's something else. This link will take you. Oh, wait a minute. This should take you. I think. I can't remember. This link should take you to where you can get these on Amazon. I think. Maybe not. I can't remember. But these, dude. Vosteed with the top liner locks. All the other companies that aren't doing it yet need to catch up. I think plunge locks are probably going to be faded out at some point once everybody starts using top liner locks. Indelible said, it's nice, and I'm not a fan of the extra seasonal stuff mostly, but that's a hit. It is. It is. Especially the super the super lightweightness of it. What up, Knife Peeps? What's up, Kevin Collins? How are you? Let's see what's down here on this here tape. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Lest I forget. Hello, puppy. What you doing, pups? Let's see. Share my screen. What you doing, huh? You're acting a little weird. Let's see what's going. To see if there's anything spatial going on Blade Binge. What's going on Blade Binge? If you're not familiar, Blade Binge is the second. I can't do anything because the dog keeps hitting my hand. He made me change my screen. Dude, look. You got to let me show the people Blade Binge. If you come up in my lap, I can't see what I'm doing, buddy. But this is the Blade Binge shop. This is where you can get new knives on Blade Binge. You can use code Beez10 there. But here's the marketplace. This is where people are buying and selling knives. Oh, there's the Wii Equivoc. $200. It's modded. Oh, it's modded. A Wii Nitro Mini modded. So if there's a knife that, oh, look at that. You know, I want this knife just because it looks cool. The Stitch Ramlock. How many people in here have a Stitch Ramlock? Who has a Stitch? I think it just looks neat. You know, as a knife collector. Poppin said, "Poopin' time, bees." And Delbo said, "Do you have a Blade HQ code?" No, I don't. They don't typically give out codes, but right now, here's a link that will take you to something that's going on at Blade HQ, where they have a bunch of stuff on sale. And but wait, there's more. You get this free, you know, fun book. It's for fun. You get this free knives book. K is for knives, and it has A through Z. What knife does it have listed for Z? Oh, zero tolerance, 0562. Y is for the Yaru. So it has a knife listed. You know, it's for fun. It's for knife people like us, right? If you purchase something $85 or more, you get one of those free. Did anybody do Monthly Knife Club also has a Watch and Knife Club option and a Zippo subscription as well? Really? No kidding. FZ said, "I've had numerous Stitches, but none of them were knives." Donald said, "Got two. Love them. Find me a Reich on there," said Kevin Collins. All right. Let's see if I'm trying to do stuff, and the puppy is... He really wants to come up. I don't know that I'll be able to look up stuff. Yeah, there's some Reich. Here's some Reich knives. A Reich Beatty. So they have a few. I've never checked out a Reich knife, or I've never had one sent to me. I don't know much about... Wow, that one's not... Oh my gosh. Wow. American Custom Karma. $5,900. Somebody give me that for Christmas. Just so I can say I have a $6,000 knife. Oh my gosh. It would be neat to someday to have like $1,000 or more knife just because it costs that much. Just alone, just for that. Gregory Witt has been a member for 33 months with a super chat. He said, "Time flies when you're having fun with bees." Thank you, man. Concept Mini Cryo, a tenable Eagle Strike, $54. That's not bad. A Critical Strike Zulu. Never heard of it. $27. Looks like a nice blade. Concept Rye. A Burr Oak USA handmade lightning strike. Concept Eagle Strike. Oh, what's this? An Alan Foltz Baby Bear lightning strike. $210. There's a Reich 1902 or 1902S for $160. That's a good looking knife. At least that from what I'm seeing on the outside. There's a Sentinel Strike. They basically, the search showed everything that has Rike in it. Sentinel Strike's a cool knife. It's not a Reich. Foley said, "I'll sell you my Randall bees. I'll sell you a great Civivi Praxis for $1,000, said it's dog one. I'll sell you two Praxises for $1,000. Yeah, so as far as actual Reichs, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 Reichs on there. This one right here is a Reich Lamella V2. That's pretty wicked looking. There's a Reich, I don't even know how to say that. Beatty? That one's pretty cool looking. A little bit of carbon fibre lamella. And an Alcade P. Knife transforms to what? What does it transform to? That push dagger? Yes. Transforms to a dagger. Let's see if he shows you what it looks like as a dagger. I don't think so. Oh, here you go. This is what it looks like when it transforms into a dagger, a push dagger. I'll be darned. I like Transformers. What's up, Hemp Bly? Said, hello, y'all. If you could hit the like button, that would be great. Absolutely. Raybo got his first lightweight Spyderco today. He said, I'm digging it. Dude, that's awesome. Foley said, I'll throw in a Praxis for free. El Medicine said, I'll sell you a seaside condo in Nevada. Yeah. Trying to get back to my screen here. So does any first person that I see that pops in the chat that has something for sale on Blade Binge will look at their listing. If you want me to look at your listing on Blade Binge, first person that lists something. What's up, Noah? OTF knife as a first knife for your 10-year-old son. Good idea or not? I don't think so. Said he's gonna stick it in his leg or his hand. I'm just telling you, for a 10-year-old. Remette sent 10 beezblades memberships with a super chat. Let's see who got them from Remette. Alex, Ramsey Silent, Daddy Be Trippin', GT Fly, BMX. Remette said, have a great weekend, everyone. Hey, it's the Johnsons got a membership. Stormmore, Barbie Girl, Robert Hamilton, and Lawrence and Robert Dahlem all gifted memberships by Remette. Hook said, am I the only one who hates the liner locks on the Praxis Light? Kevin Collins said, got the Pair 3 Salt today. Demco 8020 coming tomorrow with a Benchmade shootout. Dude, very nice. Very, very nice. Let me look here. A lot of good knives. A Vosteed Croc, Protect Custom Steel, Kizer Mini Bulldog. What else? A Peeper Sherlin. Microtech MSI. I think the MSI is pretty neat, pretty neato. Here's someone selling a Shaman with a Lynch Northwest clip for $210. There. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw a Sage 6. Sage 6 with AWT scales for $285. That's a hit. Ooh, I like those scales. And this is that S30V? Is that what that is? S30V with really nice scales. Wow. Evening, Remette. Best Tech Void. Civivi Baby Banter. You can't go wrong with a baby banner. That's a great gift knife because everyone appreciates a baby banner. You know, it's small, but it has that choil, so it fits everybody's hand. The Sentinel Strike. That's a winner. Oh my gosh, I am covered in fur. Give me a second. I've got to defur because it is. I am covered. Oh my gosh. The official beezblades. I normally don't mind the dog fur, but when I'm on the live stream or when I'm down here messing with knives, I try to keep the fur at least at bay. And it's impossible. All of my knife cases, I can't keep dog or cat hair out of them. They're closed, they're sealed, they're locked, but hair still finds its way. There's a Dream Tech, Demco 8020.5. Any Gavco on Blade Binge, said Dustin. Let's look. Gavco. Let's take a look-ski. A Gavco Tiger. Wow, that's a wicked looking blade. Gavco Custom Black Tip Titanium Frame Lock. Gavco Bowie Flipper. Gavco Mako. Timascus Tiger Chisel. Yeah, there's a few on here. Got a few Gavco knives. Not a lot. There's a few. Boy, that one right there is wicked. 13 hundo. Top Dog said AWT, great scales. Get them on the knife at Knives Plus. Silver Fox said it's going, watching football, bees, and flipping a couple favorites. How are you, Gareth? Remette surprised a buddy with the disassembly. He was flabbergasted. Oh yeah. The disassembly knife is very cool from Remette. Wow, this thing's just got really bright. Let's take a look-ski over here since we're checking stuff out before we do. We're making good time. We're not quite to a pocket check yet. Wesley said I have a Chavez for sale. It's a kickstop and a Blade HQ exclusive. That's cool. Let's see. And if anyone is curious and you want to see some really cool knives, here's a link where you can go check out some Remettes on Amazon. Here's a link right in your chat where you can go check out Remette. They are in here right now. Thank you, Gareth, for the who's that? Bow tie with the blink emojis. Hold on, I'm doing 3. Biggest Christmas sale, free Christmas themed boxes, bags, and fridge magnets. There you go. Remette with a $10 here super chat. So here is Remette's share screen. Trying to catch up here. There we go. Foley said I have a lot of 3 Civivis on Blade Binge with a $2 super chat. So he has 3 Civivi lot on there on Blade Binge. Who is that? Foley? Remind me in a second, Foley, when we go back. So here's the Remette site. I wanted to see what's going on over here. New arrivals, shop. So let's see if we shop. Can we go to the gift guide? Trying to click on it. Remette gifted 10 beezblades memberships with a super chat. Let's see who got those. Alex, Vakata, Wesley Evans, Angelo, Andy Dillinger, Indian Outlaw, Titanium Justin, Squirrel Nasty, Michael Bloomston, and DW8143, all gifted memberships by Remette. I'm looking at their website right now. Let's see what we got here. 2024. Let's see. New arrivals. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, we got Merry Christmas, people. Oh, wow. Look at that. The Agile Peregrine Falcon is Christmas version. That is very, ooh, man, look at this one. Look at that. That is such a good looking knife. Oh, man. What's up, Mr. D. Edelman? Dog One said, I bet Binge is having great deals as the economy squeezes, my brothers and sisters. Remette said, we have made the discount offers on our official website. There you go. So they've got discounts going on. Well, see there, they've marked that. They've marked down the Agile Peregrine Falcon from $253 to $215. How about that? How about that? Put that up there. Man, that's good looking. I want to see this knife. Look at that. Comes with a crisp. Man, you could buy this for a gift for someone. It says Merry Christmas. Comes in a Merry Christmas packaging, 15% off. Very nice. Very, very nice. $215 for an agile peregrine falcon. Here's the swordfish. Man, the peregrine falcon is always a looker. So this stuff is all coming with Christmas stuff. Remette said, Christmas themed knives, limited edition. Oh, if you like them, you got to get them now. Okay. So these are limited edition. That means they only made so many of them. Is that what limited means? I'm guessing so. Let's see. I wonder if Christmas is part of, let's see. Let me look here. Trying to look for the gift guide. What do we have here? The swordfish shop, folding knives. Oh, almost had it. Featured products. The innovative design RT swordfish. Man, they have a lot of versions of the sword. Oh man, that one looks good. Gift yourself. Just put Santa on the tag, then your wife can't get mad at you for buying a new knife. Exactly. Agreed. I'm trying to look where to get to the section that's going to have, okay, those are Christmas. That's Christmas stuff. That's Christmas stuff. The Infinite Power, the Meteor. Oh, look at this. There's the WD. This one is sold out, but that's interesting. Ooh, look at that. That's a Halloween themed, but this is pretty neat. I don't think I've ever seen my Carter that quite looks like that. That is different. Merry Christmas. 41%. Look at that. It's marked from 250 to 146 for that WD-107. Wow. Byron K said, I wonder what Beez, Top Dog, Brian F, Gareth, Ken, D. Edelman could get me for the holidays. Exactly. Dog One said, I think multi-$100 holiday theme knives are a tough sell. I say in a most positive waggy tail way. I hear you. That rainbow carbon fiber is actually quite nice in person. I have it on the Meteor. Oh, that's carbon fiber. I thought, you know what? Looking at it, I did not know that was carbon fiber. I thought that was micarta. So that's rainbow carbon fiber. Very, very interesting. I'll be darned. Ooh, look at that. There's the cool whale. That looks Christmassy with that lightning anno. 40% off. Whoa. 40% off. 156. 145. Wow. Okay. If you're wondering where I'm looking, I'm going to put their website in the chat if you want to go look at the stuff. I did not realize they had stuff marked off 40%. Dude, holy cow. Look at this. That's the DLC version of the cool whale. It's normally $261. It's $156. That thing's $100, over $100 off. Oh my gosh. That's wow. Okay. All right. Now we're talking. 40% off. Let's see if there's more. There are 41. What? Okay, this one's sold out, but these two aren't. There's the Saker Falcon. So you can get that for $199 with the oh my gosh, with the purple haze fat carbon fiber. That's a $340 knife. And there's the Two-Face. That one's marked down. So they do have stuff marked down a lot. 40% off. There you go. There's a woodpecker, the pink RT woodpecker. Crystallized titanium. Have a good night, Tim. The swordfish knife is excellent, said Remette. You can purchase it and see if you like it. If you don't like it, you can return it. Oh, well, there you go. You heard it from the source themselves. Man, that one right there is just such a good looking knife. Man. Oh, that one's sold out. Swing. The Saker Falcon is one of the just meanest, best looking. That cool whale though, for 156. What is that? 40% off. Look at that. That's pretty good. Pretty good. JR Paul said people were scoring Falcons from Blade City or on Whatnot for like 120 to 140 today. Wow. The B is sold out too, said James David. Professor said, I love my cool whale. Awesome knife. Wowzers. I just heard my phone beep. I don't know if the dog is outside or what's going on. Not sure. I had to check my phone there. Thomas Gates said, I wish I would have gotten my cool whale. There's the infinite power. So there you go. You got chances to get stuff for 40% off. So if there's a grail that you were looking at, oh, look at, well, the RT Cool Whale, the budget version, you can get for 42. That's not bad. 42 bucks. Two-Face, and that's a wicked knife. This one is sold out. Oh, the pink one is sold out. Was this sold out a minute ago? Are we selling them out right now? James David said, who let the dogs out? Bill Doyle said, you know, the woodpecker has tuning forks to make it ring. I do believe I knew that. The B is sold out too. So we'll come back to Remette. Sadly, I didn't get it and still out the money for it, said Thomas Gates. Oh, were they sold out? Gareth said, has your grumpy deer still visiting? No, I have not seen that buck since he was here that one time. Thomas, did they tell you the same thing? They sold out, 50 days restocking. Vakata said, I love my wild species, but the screws loosen up on it everywhere. Oh, well, if it does, then put some little bit of, put a tiny little drop of blue Loctite on them, of medium strength blue Loctite. Matter of fact, I think in tonight's giveaway, I have some medium strength blue Loctite. This one was in the monthly knife club, the Meteor. With a little bit of fat carbon fibre. Deadhead said, I love my disassembly. Do they have any of the disassemblies still available? That's what I'm curious. Let's look. So they do 33% off one version, 30% off another version. You know, if that was a Grail knife that you were wanting, it's normally $405. It's marked down to $283. That's Grail knife material. There's 40% off the woodpecker. So if that's one that you've always wanted, you can get the blue woodpecker for $175. And it is I mean, it's just fantastic. The WK1, those two are sold out of the WK1. Those are sold out down there, but there are 3 versions of the WK1 still available. And that one right there, the DLC version is, that is fire. That is absolute fire. James said, yeah, I don't know what's going on the one I ordered. It was definitely in stock on the 21st. Now, I'm wondering if when everybody was going nuts and buying them, if they sold out, so they instantly put in an order for more. I don't know. It's a guess. Okay, so there's 2 things that I want to definitely do tonight. I don't want to forget. Mr. D. Edelman with a $10 hair super chat. Mr. Edelman. So we're gonna do a couple things. First, right? I'm not going to go until midnight tonight. So let's do this. See, it's nice and cozy in here. There's only 144, so it's cozy. Who has a December birthday? I was a November baby. Who has a? Oh, this was another knife that was in the monthly knife club. The Artisan Cutlery Beast. That was in there. This is titanium, by the way. It's gold titanium. Dustin said, no, YouTube. I don't want to watch Metal Complex live. I'm watching the Hive. Thank you, Dustin. You have way better chances here anyway. But all the love to Metal Complex. If somebody's watching both streams, tell Metal Complex that Beez and Beez family said hello. Send him a couple B emojis. Dustin was December 1st. Happy birthday, Dustin. We the people said, oh boy, look at it. I'm just looking at it. This thing is like drop shutty. Look at that. This is the Artisan Cutlery Beast, and it has Beez honeycomb on it, which makes it even better. Poison Dart is a December baby. Happy birthday. Crash Hazard said, I'm back from the flu quarantine. It does, man. It just, it shuts really nice. Hey, the Johnsons. Yesterday was my daughter's birthday. Tell her happy birthday from the Beez family. Are those 1/4-inch hex drivers? You know what? They look a little bigger, but boy, I bet they're not far. You know what? I'm going to have to check. It looks too close. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it's a little bigger than 1/4-inch, but curiosity's got me. But here's the thing. If it is, oh, all of my whole kit and everything's upstairs. I think I have some extras over here. Let me look. But they might be drivers, but do you really want to use a knife as a driver, as a bit driver with the blade open? But I'm still curious. Still want to know. Still got to see. Hopefully are there any? Oh, geez. Look, my Weehaw bit set. They've all been used, but this is a 1/4-inch. Let's see. You got to be kidding me. Wait a minute. It'll work. Look. Let's see. Let's see. It works. It's not an exact fit. It's a little loose, but it turns. It turns it. It works. It's not an exact fit. It's a little bit bigger, but it does work. Here's a little play. Beez, Stasa sends his love. Hello, Stasa. Is Stasa live right now? What's up, Stasa? How you doing, man? We the people said, oh, my Kizer Aegis, that deep blue hit my mailbox today. Ooh, very nice. Got the Kizer Aegis. Let's see. He's talking about this one right here, the new Aegis by Kizer. Let's see. So here's a link where you can go and see all of the new Kizer releases. And this is what we're talking about. We had an extra live stream this past Sunday with all of these new Kizers. And the Aegis is one of them right here. And something that they did, something a little different, is if you look at the bottom of the heel, if you look at the heel of the blade, let me try to get it to focus. Okay, look at the heel right there. See how there's like a little knock right there, a little flat spot? Come on. It's wanting to focus on everything behind me. Okay. See that flat spot right there? That is where it hits this thin stop pin right there. So the blade comes around and hits the stop pin back here. Josh Almighty Blade said, just got in. Did I miss the giveaway? No, you didn't. MC says hi, and also you deserve way more subs and deserve the silver play button now. Thank you, MC. I appreciate that. Beez, you were right. It's like butter on action. Steve said, wrap the hex bit with a layer or two, and it will work in the knife handle fine. Yeah, MC's throwing some praise. Well, dude, that's awesome. Thanks, Metal Complex. Appreciate it, bro. Wrap the hex bit. Metal Complex is saying nice thing about Mr. Beez. Well, how about that? I got to go over to his live stream and say thank you. And who knows, I might just do that right now. I've done it before. This wouldn't be the first time that I've gone over and said hello. I can tell you that right now. Give me just a second, people. I'm having some fun. Beez is coming in to say hello. There we go. I'm sending Metal Complex a super chat. I can't hear what he's saying, but we'll send Metal Complex a super chat. BA Foley sent 1 beezblades membership with a super chat. We the people said, Gareth, what's up? I don't know what Metal Complex is saying, but I can I sent him a super chat. Oh, that's awesome. I've listened to him before. Oh my gosh. That's funny. So we can just do our live stream and then I gotta stream his live at the same time. Oh my gosh. This is funny. Oh, that's awesome. He said thanks. Oh, that was fun. He's a good guy. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. He said you're the best. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Oh, did we already do all the birthdays? Wait a minute. Here's another don't shower me with free knives, said Raccoon Tactical. Raccoon Tactical's up there. Over there. El Cap's over there. Jaden's over there. Great White Cat. Raybo's over there. Splitting Slices said, hey, MC and all. Oh, that's awesome. That is fun. Arky's over there. Has been a member for 37 months of the Knights of the Round Table. Peace Mind. Sever Seven's hanging out over there. Okay. I gotta get back to concentrating. You guys should do a duo live stream for the holidays. We really should. Split stream sometimes would be entertaining. The Knights of the Round Table once a quarter or so. The Bees of the Hive and the Knights of the Round Table. The Bees of the Hive. Raybo said, I'm here too. Heck yeah, man. James said, was fortunate to get the Devo Fireball 1.5, like new in box, black carbon fiber. Just purchased the purple clip and accent. Willis said, how do you like the Tyco with only the single-sided thumb stud? I think it's nice. Now, here's something else about the Tyco. This is what he's talking about. This is one of them. One of the Tycos is this one also has the new thing that Kaiser did. It's not necessarily good or bad, but see right here where they have a notch. I'm going to light it up. Light them up. Wind them up. So see right here, there's a reason why they did that, is because this flat spot is where it hits that stop pin. So to keep it from hitting the heel of the blade, they made that flat spot right there to hit the stop pin. They did it on more than one model. I'm not sure exactly why. Because when you sharpen it, you're going to have to really tape it up good. So I don't know that it's the best thing in the world, but it's not the worst thing in the world. But I will say this, like I like to flick my knives left-handed, right? I do miss that thumb stud for when I switch it to my left hand, because I like to use both hands. You have to sharpen them like you would a Spyderco, said James. The Tyco is sneaky good. The carbon fibre is very nice, said We the People. It's really nice. I like it. I don't have any complaints. I'm just aware that it's different down here. And for sharpening, you're just, I just put tape on it. I would put tape on it and keep the sharpening edge where it's at and leave this notch right here. They put that notch intentionally on there so it can hit the stop pin. Instead of some of the knives that don't do that, I would rather they do this. That means they thought of it, rather than some of the knives that I've seen, lately this year, where you guys know what I'm saying, where the stop pin will hit right there behind the heel, right? That's no go. That inlay on the knife reminds me of like an old horse blanket and gives me Native American vibes. I dig it, said Hook. There's one version. Here's the wood version. I'm looking up something here. Found it. Found it. Here's a link to the new Kizer knives, but I also have a link to, let's see. Got links to all kinds of stuff. Beautiful design. Should have definitely had thumb studs on both sides. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't, because look, see how they have this little cutout down here to make room to get your finger up under the thumb stud, right? Well, they have the same cutout on this side. Why wouldn't they just put the thumb stud on both sides? I don't know why. I mean, presumably if you're right-handed and you're going to carry this as your knife, it's not going to be an issue, right? But, well, and it doesn't have a reversible clip. So if you're a lefty, that might be, something to think about. Can the thumb stud be swapped to the other side? I would imagine so. Let's see. The thumb stud, yeah, has like a T8, so I don't see why it wouldn't. They've got that side rounded off. I don't see why it couldn't be. Beez, bought my Kaiser with the Beez link. The only way to go, said People. And then here's a carbon fibre version. Vu said, I think they mentioned it was kind of too thin. And yes, you can swap the studs to the other side. There you go. You heard it from Vu. Vu said, or not enough room for the normal studs. I like this one. That's pretty nice. Very nice. It's the carbon fibre version. That's some nice eye-catchy carbon fibre. She's a beaut, Clark. Yeah, it's ambidextrous for sure. And it's very smooth operating. It's a smooth operator. Yes, there is an entry video for tonight. Right here is the comment video where we will be giving away a $10,000. And I wish I knew what another country that has, like where $10,000 equals like $10 or something. some country, like some countries, I feel bad for them, but some countries, like their money has such low value that a whole barrel is like $50. Vu said, normal studs, it's male and female coupling. This Tyco, the threads are in the blade. Okay, all right. Rupees, said Matt. A $10,000 hug at Blade Show. That's what we'll do. A hug that I will give it $10,000 worth. Here's something else that Kizer has is this little dude, which I like the size of it. I like it. It's smaller. They actually have a nice small, and it has is that tools, or yeah, it has the tools in it. You have to have fingernails to get these tools out, but it has the tweezers and the pick on the back that go in right there. So that's pretty neat, pretty neato. That has the tools. It's a neat little pry bar. I like pry bars that are this size, ones that you can just pocket drop. Gareth said you can get a $10 trillion bill in Zimbabwe. Give us a year and the dummies print dollars willy-nilly. The dollar as a peso. Very sad. Attention chat. My 4-year-old says, hello, beezbladers to everyone. Had to type that for proof that I said it. There you go. Hello, J.R. Paul's son. The Lebanese pound is trading at 86,000 to $1 US. There you go. I'll give you 86,000 Lebanese money in this giveaway. Did anybody get on one of these versions? On one of the new the Kizer utility bear that also has the extra. The only thing about the utility bear, the two tools back there, you absolutely have to have fingernails to get them out, or you could always have the little pry bar with you to get them out. That makes it easy. And then you can use this dude right here. It becomes the tool to unscrew the blade. I don't think I said that during the live stream, but to unscrew and change your blade out or turn the blade around right there. See how it's a flathead? Your flathead is in the end right there. You can use this flathead, and boy, it is in there. Let's see if I can do this backwards to show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, you see, you got to realize everything I do is backwards. When I go left, it goes right on your screen and so forth. So everything's backwards. So this dude is a flathead, and you can use it to fit inside there in those screws to change them. Rugen said, I want them to put that button top liner lock on the actual Sheepdog now that I've seen it. I'm sure they will. People said, oh man, Beez, I didn't know that. That swings me to the flathead lock. Yeah, so you don't have to have a flathead with you. It has one with it. You just have to have enough fingernail to get the flathead out of the base right there. See there? There's your flathead. How about that? Robert Jones said, Knife Wife, acknowledge you're there and you can email him later with your details, but you have to let him know you're here in the chat. Shaw Matt said, hello, little Beezer. Robert Willoughby said, I'm like that always. Anybody get one of these? People said, just order the Uti Bear. There you go. The Uti Bear, dude, you can have one in every room. You can have one in your car. I like both versions. I like that one more, knowing that I have the flathead available. This one's pretty good. This one has the button to change it. And it operates so smooth. You know, it doesn't operate like a utility knife, like a flipper utility knife. Some of those flipper utility knives, you gotta really give it a lot of English, right? This one, it operates just like a really nice like a smooth operator. Gunnar said, I also have a novelty Euro with Karl Marx picture at a value of 0. Has good action. And then here's the little Grand, which, you know, I'm a total sucker for Timascus. It just looks like Mr. Fancy Pants. Looks so good. Really like the looks of it. I mean, just look at it. Man. Slices said, but Kizer for December has released the Sheepdog UT1 and UT2, bigger handle. I mean, this one definitely does have a bigger handle. See there? I don't know where my UT1s are. UT1s. Is this a UT? I think these might all be 2s. Is this a 1 and a 2? I think all the ones I have are 2s. Yeah. I definitely like the size of this one, dude. And this right here, all of the options for choking up here. And they jimped the heck out of it. Let me get one that you can see it better. They jimped the heck out of it. And I mean that in a good way. Look at that. I mean, and you have this forward choil. I mean, they even put a forward choil on a utility knife. So it's not just here, which this is enough handle for me now. But look at this. Look how much handle that is. And that is just so comfy and so well thought out. You know, when the first couple different, knife companies came out with the utility knife, I was like, cool. And then they keep finding ways to make it a little bit better, a little bit better. The action is flawless. It's really good. You see the new KN Venom by James Lowe? I have not. Chef Rocky said, I'll fancy pants your fave. What's up, Chef Rocky? Gunner said, I was gifted a flag of the former Rhodesia from back when IPSC held their world shoot in Salisbury. That is fancy pants, said Dustin. Mr. Fancy Pants. Here's another version of the Little Grand. This one has a really neat looking blade. Check that out. That's a looker. Tell you what. Tell you what, boys. That's a good looking knife. Sweet Lady Propane agrees. Bobby, I'm going to get you that knife for Christmas, boy. Willis said, hopefully there's more variations of the drop point Christmas sheepdog coming. Oh, dude. The only reason I don't have it out tonight is because I didn't want people saying, where can I get it? Or I didn't want to let them down. But I hope Kizer currently has their factory working overtime, making some more of this new drop bear, because that's a hit. Well overdue, way overdue on this bad boy. They sold out the last I know. Look at that. I mean, it's a sheepdog. Just look at it. Does that knife come with propane and the new Kizer with Sweet Lady Propane and propane accessories? Kizer Sheepdog with the drop point is fire squared, said Dog One. I agree. It is so comfy and so much room. It's just like, how does this knife have so much handle, right? Jen Blaze said, too good. Thanks, man. Luann, put some clothes on. Chef Rocky said, who wants my green woodpecker for $100? There you go. Remette woodpecker, $100. Knife Wife said, Robert Jones, I know the rules, but I guess if you're listening and driving, you lose or you crash. Oh my gosh. If you're listening and driving, when you hit a stop sign, just type I'm here and leave it there. That way, if you win, you still have 2 whole minutes to pull over or pull into somewhere or hit a stop sign to hit send and say I'm here. There's an idea. On the Edge said, I'm back, Beez. What was that knife with the gold colored scales and holes? This is the Artisan Cutlery Beast. The Artisan Cutlery Beast. The smooth factor on this thing is unreal. Knife Wife said, great idea. Thanks. There you go. Mr. Edelman said, my new sheepdog is coming tomorrow. Can't wait. Very nice. J.R. Paul said, Chef Rocky, you want to trade for something? Hey, there you go, Chef. Get some trade action. Hey, by the way, you all are always welcome to sell or trade knives while you're here at the live stream. I don't mind at all. It's the beezblades buy, sell, trade. Bring a buddy, find a friend, but don't you dare miss it. The Bill Goodman's Gun and Knife Show. There you go. Look at that. A little bit of, ooh, that's feisty. Beast looks good on third look. I'm a knife guy waving a red cape at a bull. Pre-order the top sale coming with the drop bear fixed blade for free Christmas edition, said James. Bill Goodman's Gun and Knife Show. What's up, Nathan? How you doing, man? Nathan Hawks came in here to check out the Hawk bill on this Kizer Feist. It's feisty. They only made 200 of them. I don't know if there's any left or not. I don't know. Here's a link if you guys want to go see if they're still available. She's a beaut. Nice. You could, yeah. This one's cool. A little bit of harpoon on the back, or you can get this version. A modified blade. Not too shabby. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Freaking raptor claw. I know, right? Or you can get this one. I like all three of them. They're all pretty cool. They're very nice. Nathan Hawk said, very nice. Very nice. Nice little gent's knife. And then here's a trestle, another version of the trestle. Look at that. Oh, yeah, and this one has the Mr. Fancy Pants looking blade. Crash Hazard said, what watch are you wearing? I am wearing a G-Shock steel watch. And I've had enough people ask me about this watch and my other one that I've started keeping a link, so you can, it'll take, here's a link right here that will take you to the different steel G-Shock watches. This one right here in particular, this one is the, gosh, where's my reading glasses? I was looking for this one earlier. This is the GST W110D. GST W110D. This is what it looks like up close and personal. Trying to get it without all the light in the background. Let's see. Here's what it looks like with the light on. It's got the date. This is how I like to have it. I like to have it with the date in one side, the day of the week on the other. And then the seconds are at the bottom. It has a stopwatch. It has alarms. It has, you can do dual times, stuff like that. Mrs. Beez got me for this for Christmas 2 years ago. FZ Toy said I have the GB100 Mudmaster, which I like a lot. Dude, there's a couple G-Shocks that I really want for Christmas, and they're, you know, the metal ones. There's a metal one. It's $275 right now. Mrs. Beez kept asking me what I want, and that's the only thing I can think of, and I wasn't going to tell her I wanted a $200 gift. But man, yeah, it has two LEDs. You can make it go for 1 or 2 or 3 seconds, however long you want it. And you can also make it to where when you turn your hand, the light comes on. That will use up a lot of battery. Oh, this is also, it keeps itself recharged with, I've had the battery go low where I had it upside down on the table for days. I literally will get an O light, turn it on, and set the O light in front of it like this, and it charges it. I kid you not. I've done it to this one and the other one that I wear most of the time. But this right here is all you got to do to charge it. You can see it's very glow in the darky. Do it. The all metal Casios are awesome, said Rogue Mark. Ogmark. Howdy bees. I have 165 watches. 10 of them Casio G-Shocks, a decade old, said Kodiak. Wow, dude. 165 watches. El Medicine said, I bet the UV mode on the O-Light would charge it. Would UV charge it quick? Should I have been doing that all along? Wow, look at the face on it when I use the UV. I never even thought about that. Would that charge it faster? John said if it gets long enough, you can keep your ears warm with a beard comb over. Oh, yeah. El Medicine said, I'm pretty sure the UV rays that charge solar. I did not know that. Bow tie, that dude, that was too good. That was too good. He said 165 watches. How do you find the time? that was quick thinking. That was good. D. Edelman said, I got the same watch, Beez, a slightly different model. Great watch. Yeah. Here's a link. I got a link. I made a link for the steel watches. But man, I'm telling you, once you have one and you wear it, I like the big bezels. I think this one's 55 millimeters. Let me get my Mitutoyos out. If I hold this up to the screen, YouTube might tag it and put it down below with links. But let me see. Are we zeroed? Make sure it's clean. Yep, we're zeroed. So how do you measure it? See, from left to right. Oh, that's inches. I don't want inches. I want millimeters. So from left to right, total, it's 52.4 that way. How do you measure it? Where do you measure it from? Like from the edge of that? You measure it from each side? That's 58. Where do you measure it from? Mark Dodson likes automatic watches. I'm a big Casio and Seiko collector, said Kodiak Edge. That's very cool. UC will work, but it's not as efficient. Use the light. UV. Yeah, top quality dad joke detected, said El Medicine. Lug to lug. So you talking about screw to screw? Yeah, what is lug to lug? Exactly. When you look at one of these on Amazon or wherever, where exactly are they getting the measurements? Are they getting them from this side to the other side? Or is it the bezel? Bees like big bezels and he cannot lie. You got that right, Brian F. I would like one even a little bit bigger than this. I'm thinking maybe I think this one might be 55. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where to measure it from. Hold on, let me make sure this is zeroed out. Make sure it's clean and nothing's on it so we can be exact. You know what? I don't know how long it's been since I've changed the battery in this thing. I should probably put a new one in it just for the heck of it. Left to right, bumper to bumper, it's 52.5. So 52 and a half that direction. I want to rock a pocket watch with a long chain, said Steinman. Lug to lug. What's a lug, Kodiak Edge? What is a lug? What's a lug? I don't know what that is. I'm not a watch guy. Timex takes a licking and keep on ticking, said David Koulis. What's a lug? I am, Cody. I am. I'm literally looking it up. Images. Lug to lug. Ah, okay. Lug to lug. All right. Now I know what lug to lug means. Okay. Lug to lug size. Case size. Okay. All right. Now I get it. Now I understand. Crystallized Titanium Christmas is in stock at House of Knives in Canada, said Jake Orskadden. Well, there you go. House of Knives in Canada. See Kodiak Edge? He said the pin that sets the band. Okay. The pin. Lug to lug. Now I know exactly where to measure from. Okay. Lug from center of lug to center of lug is it's shorter that direction. That's weird. But from lug to lug is 50.4 in the middle. Huh, very interesting. It's 50.4 lug to lug, but from left to right, it's 52.4. Huh, very interesting. Yeah, I would like a 55 then, if this is a 53 or 50 whatever. The luggage is what the band is in between. Hey, Beez, do I have enough time to walk my dog around the block? Indelible ink. 10, 12. Yeah, as long as it doesn't take, I'll be doing the giveaway within, I think we're probably going to be done by 11:15 tonight. We're going to go an hour early. It's a hockey puck, said Mark Dotson. Lug, not luggage. I like these. These are cool. I have another cheaper brand that I had for a long time. And then I got these, and the cheap brand were almost exactly the same. These definitely come in handy. I can't tell you how many times I'd be like, I wonder how big that is, or I wonder how small that is, or whatever. And I'm like, dude, you have calipers. You have to watch what you wear your watch out, and you have to watch what you wear your watch out and what size, when size and thickness matters, said Kodiak Edge. So when Dad called me a lug, he meant a knob, right? Said Splitting Slices. You're a lug. Okay, let's. I don't have a bunch of knives. I have my regular Victorinox in my pocket. I have my Spyderco Manix 2. What's the thickness of that watch, Beez? 12 millimeters, 15? It's thick. It's sitting like on a platform, dude. Look at that. It's like setting up on a platform. It's chunky. I like big knives, and I cannot lie. I like chunky ones. Doo-doo. Let's see. Thickness, 15.74 millimeters. From top to bottom. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do this. Complete thickness factor. 16.1 millimeters. I have an Invicta Reserve. Very nice. Very, very nice, said James D. Dude, there are so many nice knives on Amazon, and a lot of the ones I like are like $500, which ain't gonna happen. If I'm gonna spend $500, she's thick. Beez likes his watch faces to have that cake. Exactly. Dustin said, I would wear a watch, but I need some sort of band that breaks away easy because I have a fear of being gloved. Oh yeah. I typically wear my other one with the rubber. The one that you guys are used to seeing. This one I wore today. Nice. The G-Shock I have is 15 millimeters, said Kodiak Edge. Yeah, I like big old chunky knife. Like, I think a regular regular size knife that some people wear is just too small for my wrist. I have wide wrists. I can't get my fingers around my wrist. That's as close as she gets. I can't on either hand. I cannot get my fingers around my wrist. That's as close as I can get. I've never been able to get them to touch. That's it. I've seen some nasty pictures of that, Dustin. It looks bad. Kodiak said, I was going to get a motorcycle this summer, but instead I'm getting the Seiko Grand Snowflake for $6K. Oh my gosh. Brother, you've called your watch a knife like 6 times. You know, that doesn't surprise me. I make flashlight videos and call them knives. People said, you know, the thing goes, a chunky knife, a happy wife. Wait, that's not it. What's the most expensive knife you own, Beez? It's probably the Queen's Gambit by Artisan Cutlery. I would say it's probably cost more than my Sabenzas. The most I've ever spent on a knife was my 2 Sabenzas that were $685 counting tax. Professor said, how many people are trying to get their fingers around their wrist right now? I know. Who can do that? Who is there anyone here that can't get your fingers around your wrist? Look, it's not like I have a bunch of meat. Right here is bone. I just have wide wrists. Kodiak said, investment, the bike will go to crap, but the watch will be worth 2 times what I paid for it in 20 years. Don Durr, what's up, Don? Said, I recently lost my mother, inherited her Belova watch. I needed to have it repaired. Beez, what's the most you would spend on a knife? Steven, I don't know, man. Cat Scratch said, Beez, did you review the Zorn from One Track Mind? No, I did not. My Beez, whoa, what is going on with the chat? My wrist bones are too thick, said Thomas. Kodiak Edge keeps blocking me instead of sending me my winnings. What is going on with my chat right now? James said, I can't get the fingers around the 1-inch gap or short fingers. Yeah, I don't have the longest fingers in the world. Papa Jiggly said, I can touch all my fingers around my wrist. I have tiny wrist and ankles. In one very small spot, if I squeeze real tight, said El Medicine. The Johnson said, I love wristwatches. When you're a logger and sawmill worker, you find out real quick that they get caught on stuff. Oh, yeah. I can't reach around my wrist, said Crabtree. Gareth said, I can't. I got long fingers. People say, can see me sign language. Don Durr, email me. I'll repair the watch for you, said Kodiak. Yeah, mine's 7 1/4, and Thomas is 8. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Beez is in the hive. What's up, Miss Beez?
Not much. Chair's not rolling.
It's not.
Rolling with the homies. Hi.
Don Durr said, I lost 70 pounds so I can touch my fingers again. I showed him how I can't reach around my wrists. Jeez, Mrs. Beez can easy. She can do it with all of her fingers.
Almost all but my pinky. Yeah.
I have short fingers.
I can do all but my pinky. I am a little tired. And my pinky is so close. It's like, that's my pinky. Hello. I just came down to say hello. Hi, best friend. Your ears smell yeasty.
Chef Rocky's been a member for 30 months with a super chat.
Don't mind me, I'm just gritting my teeth and cutting the dog's ears. Did you approve those messages?
Dog 1 said, hi, Mrs. Beez.
Hello. Nice here.
Look what I got, Mrs. Beez. Right now, if you spend $85 or more at Blade HQ,
Yeah.
you get this book. K is for knives. The ABCs for knife lovers.
Well, look at that.
And
This
you
is
o-
all knife related stuff.
you open it up, and it's every letter of the alphabet. And each one is for a knife.
I have a hair somewhere in my mouth. Sorry, I'm going to be picking.
And would you look, Mrs. Beez, at this? Q is for QSP Penguin.
What?
Yeah.
I'm so shocked.
Isn't that something?
So, speaking of that, so you know how usually you say things phonetically?
What do you mean?
I will get this.
K,
Got it.
K is for Kalishnikov.
That's your hair. You eat it. So, you know when you're talking to somebody and they're like, what's your email address? We do it a lot at work. And they say it's ABC MPQ123. Right?
Yeah.
You're like, did you say M as in?
Oh, yeah. Mary.
Exactly. Right?
Yeah.
As I was leaving the office the other day, my coworker goes, M, did you say M as in like mac and cheese? I was like, that's the best thing ever.
You definitely know what they're talking about.
And then she's
John
like, "Why
Geezer
did
said,
you
does this
laugh?"
thing work?
Hi.
B is for Beretta. C is for Colt.
God, your ears stink so bad. Bless you. You gonna do another one?
He needs his ears cleaned.
Bless you.
What is the name
Want
of
more?
that letter book? Stephen Kern said. Here's where you get it. Oh, you guys got a free bell.
Hello.
If you spend 85 or more, you get the book free right here. Here's a link in your chat.
B is for bees.
M is for Mancy, said Major Pal.
Yeah. I always say M is in Mary or N is in Nancy.
Dustin said, I spell phonetically and have dyslexia, so I have to proofread everything twice.
I absolutely despise when someone tells me their email address and they're like, my email address is Beez Parrot. And so I start to write parrot and they're like, oh, it's an octopus. And I'm like, wow, this is really weird. I'm like, oh, P-O, not parrot octopus. My brain functions terribly.
In that pretty Mrs. Beez, look at this. That's the Meteor.
So pretty. Looks like green dirt.
Green dirt. The top liner lock.
Is that the similar? No, to the one I opened packages with the other day.
No.
Agree. Say email first, then spell it out.
Yeah, and don't make your email like some people have. I'm like, what? How did you come up with that email? Just do your last name and then a bunch of numbers.
Yeah, your last name with a bunch of numbers. Yeah,
Bradley, this is a sweet looking blade. The Meteor in the red, white, and blue carbon fiber is amazing, said Matt.
Fred the Lug.
What's up, Fred the Lug? El Medicine said, I got my email address when Gmail was still brand new, so I don't ever have to spell mine out. That is not a top liner lock. That is a button actuated holster lock. A holster lock? What's a holster? Isn't that what you put your pistol in?
That's what made me think of a holster.
Me too. Oh crap!
Yourself.
I know. It's a he meant bolster lock. It is. It's a button actuated bolster or frame lock.
I wish I could, but email we only have a landline. Oh, I meant to ask you down. Ask you down? What? I meant to ask you. Bill says, poor Mrs. Beez is tired. You should have given her a pass. I technically did say I was not coming down tonight. And I was just going to binge watch videos. But I felt the need to come down and say hi to everyone. But my question, if the cell towers go out, will your landline, if you have one, still work?
Yes.
That was going to be my random question I asked you the other day, but you, of course, were in a meeting. So I couldn't ask. And then I forgot about it. And then I just remembered right now for some weird reason.
Sometimes half of my work life is meetings.
All of your work life is meetings.
We have meetings to discuss the meetings.
Hi. Why are you wagging your tail? I know what you want. I didn't bring any down though. He wants food. Landlines are separate.
Not a whole lot of people have landlines anymore. But if the internet is down, it probably won't work either, said Fred.
That makes sense.
Look at all these Kaisers, Mrs. Beez.
Look at all those Kaisers.
This is all the new release. Here's a pretty one.
Almost all landlines are now via IP. Oh, nope. Take that back. Landlines run through your modem, so no internet, no landline.
Huh.
Huh.
So, I mean...
Dustin says, you mean your work life couldn't just be an email? Yes.
Yes. Do you have TPS reports too? Said Steinman. What's TPS? Apparently not. Your landline will work, but you are the last person left with one. So
you don't have a landline.
Yeah, you won't be able to call anyone else because no one else has one.
My parents still have a landline.
Unless the cell towers go down from an EMP, then landlines will be down due to infrastructure failure. Office space reference. Ah, I gotcha. Tire pressure system.
Speaking of office space, I did get to use a sledgehammer today on a piece of office equipment.
Oh, wow.
My boss told me it was okay, so I did it.
What'd you get to do?
I'm going to say these letters wrong. They're RFID cards. REIF.
RFID.
Was I right?
Yep.
We have those tokens. And we're getting rid of old ones and getting new ones. And we have to destroy the old ones. So I took a sledgehammer to it. You know what's awful about those?
What?
Do you know anything about them?
RFID?
I think that's what it is.
What's awful about them?
It's a little token that has a password on it that changes every 60 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So not only do I have to log in with my atrociously long email after I type in, or my password, God bless America. So I type in my password, then I have to type in a PIN code, and then I have to type in the code that's on the RFID.
Within a minute?
To log into my computer.
Jeez.
Every time my computer times out and like goes black screen, I have to do that.
Wow.
It is awful. I'm so mad.
This is a SRM knife I got last winter. I really like everything about this knife.
What is that, my guy?
This is a SRM. You'd have to go to SRM's website to see exactly which model it is. They don't name their knives. They're like, it's like the SRM 255, I think. Man. My guess is SRM 255. Look up that and it'll probably take you to it.
Man,
but this is a fantastic knife. Their knives are so good. Yes.
Why are these on the table?
Those came with the K is for Knives book.
Oh, okay.
It came in a cute little box, cute little packaging. I put it in 3 or 4 different videos today. Vaca said, I asked Beez, so I'll ask Mrs. What kind of pocket knife would you give your 10-year-old son if you had one? Think about it, because MC picked an OTF, and although I disagree, we all have opinions. Metal Complex is going to give his 10-year-old son an OTF.
I probably wouldn't do an OTF, but then again, I'm not really a fan of OTFs.
Well, half of the sorry, puppy. Half of the OTFs that I own, I don't think a 10-year-old could operate.
I can't even operate them.
I mean, some of them, the spring is so tough.
I don't know. Something fairly easy to open. Not too big, not too small.
See, I like a wintry look that isn't overly Christmas, said El Medicine. Yeah, it does. It's not Christmas, it's just winter.
I would take a push notification over that stupid RFID card. If you forget your token at home, you get written up because you can't log into the computer.
Oh, wow.
How dumb is that?
Yeah, I remember being on CB radios. That was fun.
I have a puppy if anyone wants to know.
Hook said, in reality, an OTF is safer than a regular.
Yeah.
I'd go with a case knife backlock. That's what I grew up with, said Papa Jiggly. He mentioned that it's a 300 OTF. That's easier to
Oh
deploy.
my. That's expensive. For
Huh.
a 10-year-old, I have a feeling they might lose it.
Yeah, the knife.
I'd go something budget friendly.
Because
Easy hand.
good chance they'll lose it.
Easy hand. Easy on the hand.
I sure as heck don't have any of the knives I had when I was 10.
I didn't have any knives when I was 10. Excuse me, sir.
I mean, I got a shotgun for my 13th birthday.
Why don't you get pop-up?
I was shooting a Remington 870 when I was 8 years old.
I didn't know what that was when I was 8 years old. I was in dance class.
And now it's in our bedroom.
Teo just asked if that was an Elsa knife from Frozen. Yes, it is.
Yep.
Good eye.
We have now
Jedi.
renamed the SRM 255 to the Elsa knife. See, they could have named it the Elsa.
Hi. No, you're gonna.
He also mentioned that losing it is possible, but he said he has a lot of knives. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, pop-up slap, not mine. Will you take him? He's getting zesty.
Puppy, are you here? You want to come up and say hi to your people? Come on. Here. Come here, puppy.
Give him pop-up slap.
Come here, puppy.
Give him pop-up slap.
Come over here. Come on. Good boy.
Crazy pup.
Oh.
Everything is budget friendly to him. He don't even pays for his knives anymore.
Yeah, he's got some serious knives. Puppy. Hello, puppy.
He's crusty. Got like scabs.
Where?
I don't know. He's got skin flakes. This is all him. My pants have gone from black to white.
Oh yeah.
Gross.
It's around 250 and it's an EMP EDC.
Your nose is dirty.
Oh, I had that OTF from EMP EDC. I gave it away in a giveaway.
Oh, it just dripped on the floor. That was gross.
I personally would never give my kid an OTF just because of the stigma and other people would have about it. Matthew said, I hunt all the time with my good old Remington 870, duck, geese, quail, turkey. It's a perfectly simple tool. Dude, I love my Remington 870. I've been shooting it since I was a kid. Do a long pour for puppy.
I don't have my glasses on.
He's just a puppy.
You know what? I think I left some lights on in the office.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I have to crawl under the table to turn them off. Speaking of, I need to remember to take an extension cord to work.
Michael Miller said sock check.
Lame. They're just wool socks.
Wool socks this evening.
And they match.
Oh, wow. She actually matches.
Yep, I wore boots today, so I wanted to wear a thicker sock.
What's that?
Got a curly Q.
Oh.
We got a cowlick. Can we stand in front of the monitor?
Screenshot time. A little lower.
He's just a baby.
I just got my Grinch socks for McDonald's, said Jen Blaze.
What? They're giving out socks at McDonald's?
I didn't know that. Crash Hazard said, I got my first OTF last month. Don't know why I waited so long. James said, my A70 Wingmaster was purchased in 1979. I don't know when my Wingmaster was purchased. I think my grandpa probably purchased it before I was born. I don't even know. I never thought about it. That knife's, my Wingmaster has my grandpa's social security number etched on it.
I wouldn't lose that bad boy.
Yeah. Well, it's not like you could use it. Yeah, my grandpa.
The social security number or the win.
The Wingmaster.
I thought it was a Wingmaster.
Wingmaster. Now she wants a new knife, said Gareth. My grandpa, when he went to his father's funeral, the farm was robbed. Most of his guns were stolen. All the guns that I would have inherited. Boo. But after that, the guns that he had, his Wingmaster, he literally put his name on. I would show you right now, but I can't show you a gun live.
I just got a social on it.
It has his name and his social security number etched up by the breech. Hard to find Ultra Mag ammo. I have one. It's a kicker, said James.
love a good pair of socks. What are you looking at?
He's looking at the time.
I don't know, but it is time for me to march back upstairs and vegetate on the overstuffed chair with the other giant dog.
I'm going to show them what's in the giveaway early because we're clocking out early tonight.
I have two different Grinch socks. One's going to be Lou pink pair. I watched The Grinch the other night, the new cartoon edition. I like that one a lot. It's pretty good. Anywho, I'm vacating the premises. I've been evicted. You could take a picture of the gun on your phone and show it to us on screen.
Yeah, I can do that.
But that would require him to find it.
It's the one in the corner.
Oh, never mind. He knows where it's at.
You walk past it every day.
Every day. Man, my part is wrong. She parted it wrong.
Michael Miller said, Mrs. B's got a haircut. You can't hardly tell because it's kind of dark in here.
I mean, you can totally tell because it's not like...
Yeah, your hair was long, wasn't it?
Wing chopped. It's short.
Mrs. B's got a bobby. Is that called a bobby cut? A bobby?
No,
a bob?
Bob.
No way.
I hope your pillow's cold on both sides. Well, thank you. It is because it's a specialty pillow and it's cold on both sides. Anywho, I hope you all have a great week. And it's the weekend. Hope you had a good week. Hope you have a good next week. Friday. I thought something will be here Friday. You're probably already purchasing what's in your shopping cart because it is the season of Santa's helpers. Helping Santa do Santa-y things. Anywho, love you all. Good night. 2 towels.
Kodiak said, I grew up in the 60s and 70s shooting a Remington Wingmaster, and now I have the 870 Ultra Mag for waterfowl.
I would say we could talk about what's in everyone's cart next week, but we probably should wait until after Christmas to talk about that.
Why?
If,
in case it's a gift?
Yeah, what if people purchase gifts for people who also watch the show? We don't want to give secrets away.
Yeah, I have a couple Winchester 12 gauges. One of them, I think, is a Winchester 1400 with a 31-inch barrel. It has 3 chokes that my grandpa got me for my 13th birthday. Gareth said, blink. Jesus of America said, I love you, bro. You're a good man. Thank you, dude, if you're talking to me. Girls are smart, said Josh. Oh, that's great. Foley said, I have a Winchester 97 Riot model. Oh, yeah? Well, I have a Manix too. Lightweight. And it's lightweight. Goose gun. I've never... A Sears and Roebuck shotgun, said Poison Dart. I bought my son, I think it's a Harrington and Richardson. It's for his 10th birthday. I think it was his 10th birthday. Might have been his 8th birthday. I think it was his 8th. It was 8 or 10, maybe 8. When my son turned 8, I got him a single shot. It's a 20 gauge. It has a 20 gauge barrel and a 22 barrel. And the 22 barrel has the kind of sights, with the like the fiber optic thingies that are bright, two green in the back and the red in the front. It's a neat little lightweight, and it's easy to change the barrel on it. I have one knife in 15V thanks to Top Dog. Mossberg 500 scatter gun. Yeah, my brother and I co-own some guns. We have a Mossberg 500 with the fold-out stock. James said, did anyone know that 870s made before 1980 are collectible? Well, how about that? That means the one I have is collectible. I'll never get rid of it. It'll be passed down to my son. Dog One said, I bought a Winchester Defender 12 gauge pump at Sears at 16 with a fake ID. Oh my gosh. I remember going and looking at guns at Kmart. Here is, turn this up. Here's the Vosteed Martin, and here's the Vosteed Martin 330. In case you were wondering what the size difference was. McRanger says, I have one 15V pair of 3, and I pimped it out pretty nice, too. Josh said, I use my knife every day. I love my guns, but I don't every day carry a gun anymore. I just don't feel comfortable. I don't know. I EDC a pistol every day, and I EDC several knives every day. I get asked a lot, why do you carry so many knives? A lot of time I say, because I'm a knife collector. Sometimes I'll say, because I'm a knife connoisseur. Other times I'll say, because I have enough pockets. The Daddy Martin is fine, said Dog One. It does. The milling and the colorway is just so good and so rich. The milling's really nice. Really, really nice. Got to fill the pocket, said James. Gareth, exactly, because I can't, because I'm a knife guy, said Tom Williams. I prefer your taste in knives more than any other of the reviewers on YouTube, said Vakata. Thanks, man. Bradley, and that's something that's that there's a point to that, is there's so many different knives down there. You are going to have other folks that tend to like what you like, right? Bradley said, I carry 2 to 3 knives every day. Yeah, I usually, my number is usually 5, sometimes more, but 5 seems to be about the norm for me when I wear my Duluth pants. When I have jeans on, not as many. Actually called the Daddy Martin, said Josh. Alex said, those please my eyeballs. Kmart firearms were made by Marlin. Oh yeah, I bought my first 22. I bought a Marlin 22 17 shot. We still have it at the farm. I bought that at Kroger when I was 18. 28, 38, 48. So it's 30. Gosh, I got that gun 34 years ago. It has the tube. You twist and pull the tube out, and you keep dropping 22 shells in it, and it holds 17. You can go. Sean said, I love the sound of the 330 opening. Not all Kmart firearms were made by Marlin. 1 pistol and 2 knives. Mitten said, if my guns aren't allowed, I don't go. Live free. Skull said, 3 carry system. 1 beautiful knife, 2 fidgety knife, 3 actual use knife. Yeah, I tend to do that too. Like I'll carry this for a slicer, and then I'll carry one that's a fidgeter. Like if I'm desk sitting and desk working while I'm reading or whatever, a lot of times I'll have a mouse in my right hand and I'll be flicking and flipping a knife with my left hand. What's the blue Vosteed with purple thumb studs called again? Steinman said. I'm looking for here's a link where you can check them out. Copy. Here's where you can go check out all the different versions. This is the Vosteed Martin 330. Oh, you said purple. This is the Martin, the original. This is the smaller one. This is the Martin. And this is the Martin 330. Marten. This is a 2.9 inch blade. This one is 3.3 inch blade, thus the 330. Hook said, I carry 4, 1 in the pocket, an OTF scalpel with some spare blades in my Altoid 10, another pocket knife in my backpack, and then my Leatherman in the backpack as well. I'm going to put this Remette. This is going to be in a giveaway coming soon. This came in one of the monthly knife clubs. This is one of their more budget bottles. You can also get these in a Mr. Fancy Pants version. I like what they did with the blade there. Beard Grooves said, I want to get that 330. I have wide hands. Yeah, the original Martin is a little smaller. It'd be good for folks up to like medium-ish hands. Remette sent 10 beezblades memberships with a super chat. Remette. Let's see who got him. Josh Almighty, Colleen, David the 5th, Piper Kennard, Robert, Curry Bowling, Knock and Narrow, I'm a Sporterer, and Dinkelzuck 5982 and Arizona EDC all got memberships by Remette. Here's a Meteor. And hey, you know, I do want to, oh my gosh, tonight went by really fast. Went by really quick. Looking for something here. I'm looking for where I had it pulled up. I don't see it. There we go. Remette Knives with the $10 super chat. So Remette has a bunch of knives on sale right now. Ooh, there's a woodpecker. Let me show you guys some of these knives that are on sale. Let's see. Featured products. Shop now. This is I'm trying to find a page that has all the ones that are for sale. Maybe if I just go to shop folding pocket knives, we can see. Here's, oh yeah. Oh, so those are sold out. Let's see what else we got going on here. Hold on, stand by. Shooter make ready. So those are sold out. Halloween is sold out. Okay, here we go. So the stuff comes in the Christmas packaging. There's the RT Sharp Leopard is 45% off. That's normally a $300 knife. It's almost half price. So if you were wanting a Sharp Leopard, we were looking at this one last week. This is the one that's DL. That one's sold out. These two Sharp Leopards are 44 and 45% off. So if you were salivating over a Remette and weren't able to get it, now's the opportunity. There's the Sharp Leopards. Ooh, that fancy one. Ooh, the DLC with a little bit of Timascus. Dawn said we once had an acquaintance who told Mark Durr and I that we were not good role models for her son because we carried knives. Well, that person is they need to relax. Experienced Precision said, I'm carrying the ProTech Malibu. Something about it. Not sure if it's perfect for me, but I grab it more than most and hold up great, especially with the type of work I do. The Malibu is I like the action on it. So the Sharp Leopards are on sale. The Swordfish knives are on sale. You're going to like the way it looks. Let's see what else is on sale. And it comes with the holiday theme stuff. 35% off. See, they got these sneaky sales going on. Swordfish, that's good deal. Man, there's a bunch of different variants. Am I a bad role model because I always carried knives, always carried guns? I gave my son his first gun when he turned 8. Look how my son turned out. He's responsible. He's a dad. He has a full-time job. He's never been in trouble. 37% off. Ooh, man, I'm telling you what, these Christmas ones, I like the way they look. You can't go wrong. The Agile Peregrine Falcon is one of my faves. It's just, I like that. I like the Woodpecker. Experienced Precision just put up a couple links for Remette. 40% off the Aurora. Oh man, I'm telling you, the Aurora it's like a near perfect everyday carry. You know, if you want a knife that just it has it all. You know, some knives are everyday carries, some are not everyday carries, not every day. 40% off. I'm telling you, that's such a good one for an EDC. You know, if you don't want one that has a crazy look to it. Remette with a $5 here super chat. Said Remette Christmas themed knives, limited edition. Oh yeah, that's right. They are limited edition. I forgot to say that. 40% off those. Oh, wait a minute. Is this a B? Oh, okay, this one's sold out, but this one is not. So if you want to get the Remette RTB, a little smaller knife. Wow, look at that. It's 136. That's not bad. It comes with the little titanium spike. That's a nice looking knife. Experience Precision wants almost every single Remette that's out. Yeah, tell me about it, dude. Let's see what else we got here. The Christmas RT. Is that Christmas? Let's see. What's that theme? Yeah, Merry Christmas theme. Cool whale. Look at that cool whale. Man, that looks... See, that, you know, I used to not care about the themed knives, but it is pretty cool this time of year. I've been carrying a Christmas themed knife every day. I'm going to carry a Christmas themed knife until Christmas. It's just neat. You know, if you're around non-knife people and you pull out a Christmas themed knife, they can't help but think it's cool. You know it? They can't help it. A girl at work the other day, she had a sweater on that looks just like one of my Kizers. And I said, I'm going to bring it in tomorrow and show you, because it was white with the snowflakes on it. Look at the inside here where they have that milling. Has Santa. It has a little scene back there with mountains. It has a little Christmas tree on it. Right here is the top of a house. Right there. And then right here is Santa. And then this right here, look at that milling. And then there's a snow-covered tree. And mountains right there. Oh, and then the other side. That's pretty cool. A lot of detail. There's a big star right there. Is that a little Santa right there? I can't tell if that right there is Santa or if that is a gingerbread. That might be a gingerbread man. That's pretty cool. What else we got? Barrett Carter said, thank you, Remette, so much for showing up. There's the Peregrine Falcon. Hold on. Let's see. There's the Peregrine Falcon. That's a fan fave. This one's nice and crispy. That has Santa right there. Christmas tree right there. Little Santa hat right there. This is the one with the lock. I like this one. And this cool whale, this one is kind of like that SRM I was showing you. It's like Christmas, but it's not. But with that crystal, or not crystallized, but with that flame anode titanium, this looks like a wintry knife. And I really, really like that milling. Just the little hints of milling, like right here, or no, right here, and right there, and right there. It's a good looking knife, boys. Absolutely beautiful. Babu received their Remette yesterday. There's the infinite power. That one's $243. Several of those. Oh, snap. The Kestrel's on sale. Oh my. This is my favorite Remette. Just for an EDC. S35EN blade steel. It's a hollow ground blade. It's a thinner knife. It's so good. 40% off. Oh my gosh. You could get the DLC Mr. Fancy Pants version right now. It's normally $405. Right now it's $242. Wow. This, hands down, in my book, is just my favorite for looks and just all around. I just really love it. That DLC is just so good. Dustin said Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Yep, so there's your sales. Now, let me show you all what is going to be in tonight's GAW. As Top Dog would say, I have bug hair in my mouth. Oh gosh. My aching bones. All right. Let me show you guys what's in this here GAW. Beez, bro, homage. Am I too late to the party for entry? No. Here is the comment video. I will post in the chat, and I will link it to the top pinned comment. There you go. Pinned in the top. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Looks like we're at a slight angle. Let's see if I can change this angle just a little bit. Here we go. That's pretty lined up. All right, let me show you what I've got in this here tonight's giveaway. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are going to miss out that don't show up until the last hour, but we're doing the giveaway early tonight, so your chances of winning are much higher because there's at least 100 people less than normal when we're doing the giveaway. So your odds tonight are much better. Bowtie Jason said, yeah, there may be a sticker or two in here. Let's see what we got. Got a Stacy Bolster Blade. Stacy, I didn't see Stacy here tonight. Stacy Bolster Blades. Shark Clock sticker. This is a Band-Aid. It's a slice of pizza Band-Aid. Blade HQ sticker. Desert Warrior sticker. There's a what you call it? I can't remember what that knife is. It's the Civivi, the Sneck design. Don't cut yourself sticker. A Stasa sticker. A Beez blade sticker. A Queen Beez sticker. Splitting Slices sticker. A Pal Right in the Kisser sticker. A Blinker Fluid sticker. A What's in Your Cart sticker designed by Mrs. Beez. Just Look at It sticker. Look at all these Beez blade stickers. We actually do have quite a few designs. That's pretty cool. Then we have a CJRB Pyrite, a Knife Joy. Here's a Zero Forks Given sticker. And Absolutely Forking Not. Here's a thing just with a bunch of little like USA type stickers. But wait, there's more. Here's a Knife sticker. And a what do you call that? That's a Boker Mermaid sticker. And there's a couple more stickers in here. Hey, listen, people of Earth. If you ever want to send a knife or knives, maybe they're partially used or new or budget or whatever. If you ever want to send stuff for giveaways, my address is in the pinned comment of every video I post. It's also in the video description of every video and every live stream. If you have a bunch of stickers that you're not going to use, if you want to send swag, that helps contribute to my swag. That makes for extra large swag giveaways, right? So if you want to send in a bunch of stickers, you can send them to my P.O. box, and I'll add those stickers to giveaways. Because it's fun to get a ton of stickers. Give them to your kids, relatives. Look at here. All kinds of knife stickers in tonight's giveaway. Here is a donut. This is not a sticker. This is actually a Band-Aid. That's a Band-Aid, and that's a Band-Aid. And then here's a Sin Cut sticker. A QSP sticker. Here's another Sim Cut sticker, a Civivi. There's an extra Civivi. The coveted Lefty EDC Shagadelic sticker. How about that? And then it's the Circle of Knife. Circle of Knife sticker. And then a CJRB sticker, a Flytanium sticker, a Kaiser sticker, another Kaiser sticker, a Vosteed Nightshade sticker, a couple more in here. Indelible said, did I miss it? No, you didn't miss it. And then here's another Kaiser sticker and another Kaiser sticker. And then this is driver defense sticker. Or no, that's a magnet. And then another Kaiser sticker, a knife that says sticker that says sister. I'm not sure what that came from. And then here's a patch from Blade HQ that says abso-forking-lutely not. And then a Beez gnome keychain, little beezblades, Beez gnome keychain. And then here's a big patch. This is from Crispy Donut Community. Big old patch, heavy duty patch. And then here is a poopin'. We got a poopin' emoji. You can have a coveted beezblades poopin'. So we got that dude in there. I don't know if I can lay. I don't think he'll lay sideways and you can tell what he is. We can go like that. Maybe I'll put him down here. We can see what he is. Oh, he's going to roll over. Poopy time. Let's see what else we got in here. We have 3 little things in here. I'll show you on the big screen real quick. So we have this little dude, this little bee that Mrs. Beez bought for you guys. Little bug-eye. It's a bug-eyed bee. Bulgy bug-eyed bee. That dude's in there. And then this is from Blade HQ that came with that book that I was showing you guys tonight. Little bear. And then an alien for Mrs. Beez. I know they're called sprites or something, but we here at the Hive call them aliens. Where is my Olight? This is the Olight I was rocking today. I'm all about the Christmas theme stuff. I'm into it. Let me see what color this dude is. Kodiak will try to swing by after here. Here's a little glow in the dark alien. A little friendly look on him. Set that up. Set that on your nightstand and look over at it. Ever evolving daily carry. Re-upped. Welcome to Scout Bees with a super chat. You got the orange bee. That means it's a re-up. Okay, let's see what else we've got in here. Gosh, what time is it? 11:03. And I have random stuff. Here's a brand new charger cord. I think this came with maybe an Olight or something. Oh yeah, this came with my O-Sight. So there's a charger cord to an O-Sight, brand new, never been used. From O-Sight, from one of my it's on one of my pistols. USB-C, brand new USB-C charging cord. Throw that in there. And then what else? Random stuff in here. Here we have a paracord survival bracelet. This is something that came in the monthly Knife Club box. Paracord survival bracelet. So that's cool. Let me give you a quick look-ski over here. Stuff's piling up. And coming back. And then this is a little, what is this? A titanium pocket clip. It's a random pocket clip. I'm not even sure what it is. It's a grade S titanium pocket clip from Peak Spec. So there. It's just a random pocket clip. NFK said, Beez, can I buy one of those little bees? I mean, I don't have the bandwidth to sell them. I think you can probably get them on Amazon. Here is some Loctite. This is probably blue medium. Let's see. My goodness. Permatex. I believe this is going to be, gosh, that's not it. This is medium strength thread lacquer, blue gel. So here's the thing of thread locker you can use if you have screws that become loose or a pivot screw or something like that. There's some blue Loctite for you. It's not Loctite brand, but you get it. It's like saying Kleenex, right? Here's a random piece of leather. A long time ago, I bought a bunch of leather and got the good pieces out of it to make strops. But there you go. Here's a random piece of cowhide. You could actually probably cut a center out of that and make you yeah, there's enough there to make a strop for sure. You could cut a rectangle and actually make a nice size strop out of it. Sand it down, make it flat. So there's a random piece of leather. Oh, this is fun. And then here is a QSP Penguin, because everybody needs a penguin, right? Here's a penguin. And a Top Dog rubber band. I mean, it is, I don't know, approaching 3 feet. I don't know, 2.5 feet or more. A big rubber band. Let me show you what the table's looking like with all the randomness. Let's see what else we got here at the bottom of the bag. Indelible said my dog would probably like that leather. And then here's another QSP Penguin. It weebles and wobbles and doesn't fall down. And then here's another QSP Penguin. So you get a blue, a black, and a pink penguin. Oh, this is nice. I don't know how much these cost, but I bet they're not cheap. This is a pry bar. So we got a keychain, patches, stickers, paracord, a pry bar from Concept with the Jungle Wear fat carbon fiber. Really nice pry bar. This might actually, I think this is titanium, if I'm not mistaken. Really nice pry bar. Look at that. Look at that in all of its fanciness. Some of you don't have a pry bar. No, we got a pry bar in there. And then, so just keeping track, we have a charger cord, keychain, patches, stickers, paracord. Did I already say that? Pry bar. And, you know, it just wouldn't be fitting if we didn't have a flashlight to go with it. Here's the first flashlight, a brand new Olight i3E EOS. Look at that. Check out that design. 90 lumens. Perfect keychain. Oh, yeah, and Band-Aids. So there's that. And there's going to be another Olight too. And then on top of that, we have here a random Gerber Gutsy, a compact processing tool. It it has a gut hook on it, a scraper. You can scrape the innards out of something. It also has, well, there you go. You can scale, gut, scoop, and open. Scale, gut, scoop, and open. There you go. Brand new on the package, not in the package. Big Bad John with a $2 hair super chat. He said, I know I'm late, but I'm here. What's up, Beez? What's up, man? The Zombie Apocalypse EDC. And then here's another Gerber. Brand new in the bubble wrap. This is the Gerber Air Ranger. Not when I'm in my Ford Ranger. So there's you a nice backup. You can use that, and it has aluminum handles. There's your little bit of texture vision. I don't know what steel. It's a Gerber, so I'm not sure if it's like 3CR, 5CR. I'm not really sure. Has a pocket clip. So there's a Gerber. There's the first knife in tonight's selection. And then we have more. We have a Kaiser 10th anniversary Boy, this is taking a while. Here's a Kizer 10th anniversary coin. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Here's what the table's looking like. It's getting piled up. And thank you very much, Big Bad John. And then there's more stuff in here. What else we got here? So I bought a big pack of these. I can't remember why I bought them, but here's a little mini brush. You could use this to probably get the dust out of little crevices in your knife. A little bitty paintbrush. Throw that in there. And then here from P&W Funworks is a hand-carved pin. Oh, look at that. It's like a totem. It's like a totem pole. That's nifty. I haven't seen one of these. That's pretty cool. It's a pin. Comes a little plastic dealie from P&W Funworks. And if you want to buy, he sells stuff at the EDC Roundtable. You can go to EDC Roundtable, and I have a 10% discount code there, Beez10. I'm assuming it still works. They gave me that discount code a long time ago. So we have pins, pry bars, knives, gut hooks, flashlights, keychains, coins. I think we're covering the full gambit of EDC. Here's another fine point brush. You can use that for whatever. Cleaning dust out of your gun crevices, you name it. Oh, that might have been why I got them when I was cleaning my gun out to use this in the fine little crevices. I'm always buying extra things to see if it'll help anything. Oh, and here is a 5-pack of razor blades. So if you have a UD clip or anything like that, there's five brand new razor blades. So we got some razor blades in there. This is what the pile looks like. It's and here is a brand new microfiber cloth, a medium-sized microfiber cloth. It's blue. I use these to clean my guns and stuff like that. So there's a microfiber cloth. And then what is this little thing? Oh, here you go. You could put this in your car to always have one handy. It's a T6 and a T8. That could come in handy. Just throw it in your glove box and know you have one down on the bottom of your console or something. T6 and T8. Here's what the haul looks like. I think we've covered about the gambit. Okay. All right. This right here. Here's a sin cut. What do you call it? A case, to put something in. And I did put a little titanium knife in here. This has all the regular sin cut accoutrement in it. There's another cleaning cloth for you and stickers and all kinds of stuff in there. But I'm giving you that so I can give you this. I believe this is Olatan's. But check this out. I gave one similar to this last week. This is a titanium frame lock. It's a mini titanium frame lock. And check this out. It's a scalpel. And you can buy packs of these on Amazon real cheap. It's a number 24 scalpel blade. You can literally buy like 100 pack, probably for $10. Just guessing. Little scalpel titanium frame lock. It is pretty neat. Look at that. Has really, really nice milling. But I mean, who wouldn't like that for a little extra EDC? Plus, you can just buy tons of scalpel blades. Number 24 scalpel blades. You can buy them on Amazon. But to have something to put it in, I got a new sin cut case, so that's what that'll come in. And oh yeah. So last but certainly not least, this has been sold out on Remette. I don't even know that you can get these because they've been sold out. They're very popular, and it's one of the more budget-ended Remette knives. Tonight, someone's going to win this Remette Wild Species. Would you look at it with a little bit of texture vision? Oh, yeah. Check that out. So this bad boy that I was showing you tonight that I don't even think you can get because they're sold out. Got this on from Monthly Knife Club. There's your G10. Really nice looking blade. That pearlescent along with satin flats. 14C. Nice, very smooth. Steinman said, love my wild species. It's a Remette Rhino. Pretty cool. Slicey too. And I'm going to put it in the box right now so I won't have to after the live stream, because after the live stream, I have to wind down and go and get myself wound down to be able to go to bed because I have to work in the morning. And it comes with the packaging. And there's another microfiber cloth. So that makes at least three microfiber cloths. You're going to get, whoever wins this is going to get everything you could ever EDC. Flashlights, pry bars, gut hooks. 1, 2, 3 knives, razor blades, paracord, pry bar, keychain, patches, stickers, and then we're going to add, oh yeah, and then all the other little, this is awesome. We got, I don't know, probably 3 pounds of stuff, maybe more here. Oh yeah, big piece of leather, a new O-Sight. This is a USB-A to USB-C. You know, everything has gone to USB-C, so that's perfect. And then i3E. So there's that. And then one more thing. Dog One said, Beez, you have a ton of Saturdays, work days, tough cookies. No, it's not. I don't have a ton. It's about it's about every 5 weeks. So since Mrs. Beez isn't down here, we're going to find out what extra O-Light you're going to get because it's Christmas time, right? Thank you to Top Dog. Let's pick a ball out of the O-Light bag. Lucky number 7. Let's see what box has number 7 on it. Put the number 7 up here. Let's see what is going to be in here. I have a box of O-Lights right here. Let's see, 4, 2, 6. Ooh, 6 is nice. 5. Do we have a 7? Ah, here's a 7. Ah, how about that? Oh, so you're going to get not 1, but 2 i3Es. Look at that. Lucky number 7. So another i3E. So there's 2 of them in here. You could even gift one for Christmas or put one on 2 different keychains. So look at that. Those are 90 lumens. And whoever wins is going to get 2 of them. Best little keychain ever. Okay, there you go. 72 gigawatts of gear. I love it. Love it. All right. Let me find the video so we can do this here drawing. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. And there it is. Okay, stand by. Shooter, make ready. Where's the YouTube giveaway? Random comment picker. See if I can find it. YouTube random comment picker. Found it. There we go. Your mailman will have a bad back after that delivery. Yeah. Yeah, I mail a lot of 2 and 3 pound packages. Show random names. We'll do a full 99 seconds. We'll do 90 seconds just for make it an even minute and a half. Okay. All right. Someone's going to see their name. What's up, ever evolving daily carry? Milan Labe said fingers crossed in North Carolina. It's gonna be cold. It's been cold here in Ohio. We're down in the lower teens, or we might have got down to 11. I can't remember what it got down to. Dog one said, "Top Dog, did you enable this massive giveaway?" That's excellent. This is actually all except for that i3E. This is a complete beezblades giveaway. Jim Cox been a member for 7 months with us. Super chat. And congratulations to the winner. Ever Evolving said, always great to see you, Brother Beez. It's great to see you too, man. Old Man said, picked up 2 knives using a 30% off discount from Remette last week. Bought an Aurora and an Allosaurus. Nothing fancy, just 2 great budget knives for a great. Dude, the Aurora. Oh, so you got the G10 Aurora. Dude, that is a sweet knife, dude. The Aurora is like a perfect EDC. It's good. I really like it. And you got the Allosaurus too. Someone lucky is going to win. You have to be present. That's the thing. Sometimes we have to redraw because the person's not here. Gin Blaze. Let's see. Blaze, are you here? That's the question. Gin Blaze, I'm able to tag you. He said, I'm here. Congratulations, dude. Let me write you down. Congratulations. Everyone just went, oh, man. So, Gin Blaze, stand by. Okay. So, Gin Blaze, right after we sign off here in a couple minutes, email me right away. Take a screenshot of your YouTube login page. Okay. I'm looking at it right now. Take a screenshot where you log into your YouTube, where you can go and post videos or whatever. That way I know it's you. And then in the subject line, say giveaway winner, December 5th, 2025. And then put Gin Blaze so I won't miss it. And then I'll get it mailed out to you ASAP. Well, obviously, don't forget to put your name and address so I know where to send it. Sometimes people send me the screenshot. They're like, dude, I won. This is awesome. And they forget to give me their address. And I'm like, well, I can't send it because I don't know where to send it. Dale Lane said, what? Brown sugar didn't win? I had this in my pocket tonight. I just pulled this out of my pocket. These little i3Es are awesome. I hope y'all had fun tonight. I did. We're in it a little early, but I have to work tomorrow. So we're in it a little bit early. Smooth Hive Bees. Thank you for a great night. Thank you, people. And thanks to everyone for hanging out with me. It's always a pleasure. I always look forward to it. I hope you guys are planning on having a good weekend, relaxing, or going to do it. Oh, me and Mrs. Beez and Junior Beez and his girlfriend we are going to watch Trans-Siberian Orchestra tomorrow. I'm excited about that. Brian White, dude, Brian, member for 6 months with us, super chat. He said, wow, 6 months, crazy. Seems, dude, can you believe it's been a half year? That's nuts. That is crazy. James said, get some sleep and have a great day at work tomorrow. Yeah, so right after work, I'm going to come home and get Mrs. Beez and then go get Junior Beez and his girlfriend, and we're going to go watch Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That's going to be cool. Jim said, start wearing some glasses and give your eyes a break, homie. Robert said, I haven't heard from Michael Lawrence. I haven't, dude. I know he was moving, so I haven't heard from him either. I imagine he'll probably pop up and do one of those, sorry guys, I think he's moving, like he sold his property and is moving or something, so we might have to give him some grace. I don't think he's gone anywhere. If you're moving, you're selling your whole property and moving to, I think he might have been moving to another state. So we'll give him some grace and just give him a little bit. No rush. No one's going anywhere. Beard Groove said, Gin Blaze, need the email. Tom Williams said, have a great day. Oh, and my email, by the way, is My email is beezblades@gmail.com. Well, I can't wait to see you all next Friday. You're gonna blink and it'll be Friday again, and then we'll have a longer one next week, right? So thanks for hanging out. Have a great weekend. Remember, live life in the present, keep a band-aid handy, and don't cut yourself.